genuinely some of my best.
Hey everyone, I'm Hal.
I'm Mal.
And we are
Hal
Mel
Productions.
Productions. Congrats, I'm just there for being first. Hello,
I forgot
DJ.
to put my music on.
Oh my god.
My brain is like...
No, it was kind of funny. Like, we were like, on the starting scene screen, and I was like, Mal, you gonna switch the scene?
You like put your
I know, I
hand
started
into
waving
the
my
cross-
hand.
My brain just like turned off for a second.
Today's a holiday and I'm on walk right now. Awesome.
Nice.
No work. Very epic.
Okay, hold on. Let me put this music on so it's not so awkward. Oh yeah, we got an audio splitter.
Oh, I can listen to the music now.
You can listen to music.
Give me my ears.
Here are your ears. Oh,
How
hell
exciting.
yeah.
Oh, this is the one where you're stealing the jam.
It's my very jam heist song.
Yes, congrats on being first. I'm just there. Impressive.
Okay. What's that noise?
That's my computer.
Oh, that's your computer?
Yeah.
I thought it was coming from mine.
No.
Anyway, so I did this a
Yes.
little while ago.
Now
and
we gotta
then
color it.
Promptly had no time to color it
Mhm.
because everything went wrong in terms of scheduling, and so I could never stream on Mondays. But we're back and we're doing it. Let's see.
But how's everyone doing? Sorry. I didn't plan my day very properly. I'm stuffing my face right now because, I woke up, studied, really hard, really quickly, and then did my exam. And then then now I'm here. It all very, yeah. Fun times. I'm not a test-taking type. I hate tests. The thing is, I wouldn't mind tests if tests were, reasonable.
Interesting. Okay, sorry, I'm just...
I don't know, every single time I go to do a test, I feel like the multiple choice is, this option that it very obviously could be, but you don't really know that, do you? This option that, yeah, you could see that being the answer. This option that's definitely not the answer, but maybe because it's definitely not the answer, it totally is the answer. Or C. And it's I don't know. I don't know.
They say when in doubt, choose C.
I just I'm terrible at test taking because I just overthink it, But especially tests like this one where it's they're kind of opinion-based questions, so it's really weird that they're multiple choice at all,
Mm-hmm.
Oh, thank you for the hydrate. Our water redeem hasn't been working. Oh, you didn't test the connection for mix-up, did you?
Maybe not. Well, that's kind of weird, actually. The first thing worked, so...
I don't know. I've been doing a little bit of
Oh, it totally didn't work. Oops.
What did you do?
Don't worry about it.
Well, whatever the case, I hydrated.
Did I hydrate? I don't even remember.
I don't think you did. But our next Celeste stream, and by our next Celeste I mean yours because I'm not gonna be here for
You're
it.
not gonna be there. But we're gonna have some fancy stuff happening in terms of our overlays.
Yes.
And I'm so excited for it. Because one of the things that's really annoying about our Celeste streams is that you cannot see behind us.
I've changed it. It's fixed now.
Okay, where the heck was I? What was I doing? Oh yeah, I needed to do this.
There you go.
Okay, I'm gonna put this in my lap over here. Let's see. So this is gonna be, just
Base color.
main. And everything else will just be, essentially, text to it.
It would be smart to do every layer after that as a layer mode. Would it be smart to do every layer after that as a layer mode so that it's all kind of blend together?
I don't really want to be honest.
I don't know. I don't do this.
I'm gonna do it in the way that I know will work, which is to
Very
just get
smart.
the colors. like a normal person.
That's fair. Wow, I like my character for today. Yes, you're Dipper from Gravity Falls. I was about to say Over the Garden Wall for some reason. Oh, congrats on not being first benighted ink. Hi.
Okay. So
Yes.
Mogus indeed.
We're just working on more concept art for Magical Boys, which I think we are going through very, very slowly.
Mm-hmm.
That's okay. When it comes to projects, there's a lot of there's so many things I want to do. It's like upsetting, you know?
Mm-hmm.
This is definitely one of them, but this one's such a big project that's like, I don't know. Like, you know? And I can say I'm not first. You can be first and not first. That's a bit confusing. But technically, yes. Congrats on being first and not first. Don't know how you did it. All for the low, low price of 2 channel points. That's crazy. I know. But you're the one who did it, so. You're the crazy one. Wow. I know. Don't you love it when you impress yourself?
I love it when I impress myself. That's the best feeling in the world. Cause like,
I'm trying to think of the last time I've like impressed myself. You know?
I mean, like, it's kind of a thing where like, when you're a person who like external validation means very little to you, impressing yourself is the best thing in the world.
Yeah, well, I think if external validation doesn't mean anything to you, then impressing yourself is the only person you can impress.
Yeah.
Technically
Pretty great.
speaking. Me too.
Why?
No offense.
Oh, full offense taken.
Oh, well, you said it first. I feel like all the colors should be relatively like light, you know? Yeah.
I mean, I'm just thinking of like, this is how it would, like, this is the color it would be in real life.
I feel like most of the time it's actually white. But...
No, it is not.
Okay,
You're
which one of us
incorrect.
is a teacher? Like,
I looked at references for this desk, okay?
I believe you. Do you have all the colors separate so that you can like edit them if you need? Nah.
I'm not gonna separate every gosh darn color, that would be ridiculous.
Even if it makes sense to. This is a Halloween song.
Yeah, this is already in the playlist, I promise you.
It's such a good one. Right now, I'm gonna eat and then continue working on my Lego set. Ooh, what's the Lego set? Okay. For those of you who like Legos, and those of you who don't, right? What is your dream Lego set? It doesn't have to be a real Lego set either, right? You know? I like a lot of the flower Lego set things. I think those are just fun because they're just charming, you know? But also, I would love a Steven Universe Lego set. One, like, of that, like, their home base, like the Obsidian.
Oh, yeah.
That would be so cool, wouldn't it?
That
I don't
would
know
be
if one of
cool.
those exists, but I want. I bet it does exist. I feel like it does. I think it's because it's too dark.
I know, I'm trying to fix it.
The Lego set is Earth rotating around the sun and the moon, rotating around the... Wait. The Earth rotating around the sun and the moon rotating around the Earth, and it shows the month and the moon type and it all moves. That's crazy. I've seen like some crazy like Lego like Technic build things. Like have you seen like the one with like the working like Minecraft enchantment table? That's crazy. You know? All these like complicated build things, I just... It has no name, so that's what I'm calling it, I guess. The month... It's probably like... I don't know what you call it. Month moon calendar. That feels... not as cool as it actually is. It sounds really impressive. So do you do Lego stuff a lot? I don't do that many like Lego things, sadly. I was never really... My parents never really bought me Legos. Which is crazy. But they just... Well, no.
We had 2 Ninjago sets.
Yeah, I was about to say.
But that was bought by our aunts.
Well, okay, but...
Because they were actually cool.
Well, to further it, those Lego sets, our mom stole and built.
Yeah, that's true.
She...
To be fair, we were never gonna build it ourselves. It was too complicated.
For our little feeble brains. But, like, still... Our mom's a big puzzle person, and she'll do anything for a good puzzle. And Legos, that's just like a puzzle to her.
She also, we watched Ninjago with her, so she knew what the characters were, and she was probably a little bit interested in it.
I remember when I was 10 or something, building Bazilla from the Lunch Lady graphic novels. Huh. No, I'm gonna go eat now. Enjoy food. I kind of want more food. I don't think I grabbed enough, but I don't really feel like it right now. I was gonna say something. Oh, our mom would do a lot of things sort of like that. Like, for the puzzle, would steal my homework sometimes and do it for me.
Yeah, and like, even when you're like, oh my god, I figured it out, I don't need your help anymore, she'd be like, but I need to figure it out.
Yeah, yeah. It was kind of funny, because I have a, like, big problem with, like, lying or cheating or anything like that. Like, I don't care if everyone else is doing it, I don't want to do it. I don't want to be that person, you know? And I get, like, really freaked out. Like, for some reason, I thought, like, if I, like, you know, lied about doing something and I didn't actually do it, that the police were instantly going to come after me and I was going to go to jail. No one told me anything like that. Yeah, no one told me anything like that. No one, like, really hammered down, like, that lying is evil or anything. For some reason, it's just something that happened in my brain and has been that way ever since. My mom hates this because she desperately wants to help us with, like, homework and stuff like that. And we never reach out for, like, help for stuff like that, right? And her mom wants to help with that kind of stuff because her mom helped her a lot. And she, like, sees that as, like, part of, like, you know, being a mom and, like, you know, stuff like that, right? So sometimes she'd go to extremes. There's this one time I remember I was really struggling with, like, graphs or something like that in school. I've always struggled with graphs. I think I just can't count properly. It sounds stupid, but, like, genuinely, I think most of my problems boil down to that. Right? I think you're focusing too much on one area. I think you need to, like, spread out and then, like, adjust colors, like, you know? Mm. That color's gonna look out of place because it's the only place the color is. Until you put it more places, you know? Right? Anyways. One time I was, like, really struggling with graphs. And, you know, I asked my mom for help. Because she's really smart. She really is. And, like, if your parents can't figure out your homework, it's impossible, right? Mm-hmm. So, I gave it to my mom, and she's, like, you know, hasn't done graphs in forever, so she's, like, looking it over and trying to figure it out, you know? Trying to understand it. And while trying to explain the concept to her, I suddenly remembered how to do it. So I'm just like, oh, I got it, never mind. So I take my homework back from her, and she snatches it from my hands, and she's like, I'm not done. I haven't figured it out yet. And I was like, no, but it doesn't matter because I figured it out. And she's like, no. I need to figure it out. And I was like, it really doesn't matter. And then she, with my homework in hand, ran to the bathroom and locked herself inside to figure out my homework. Because... man. Yeah. That's my mom. But I kind of get it. But, I mean, I don't know. We've always been kind of like... Even when I did struggle in school, you know, very self-sufficient, wanting to get stuff done on our own.
Mm-hmm.
What I mostly need help with is, like... What I've always needed help with is, like, writing. So I'd, like, have people, like, read over my stuff. I still have her read over my stuff. You know? I have you read over my stuff more often, though.
Oh, what would probably help is if I made the line art color slightly orange.
Do it.
I need to do that for every single layer.
Oh, they're all in different layers?
Yeah.
You don't just have... You can't just clipping mask a folder?
Everything to work, right?
Hey, what did you do yesterday afternoon? I saw my kids' math homework in the bathroom. Without, like, you know... They specifically didn't want you to do it. Like... I figured it out. I wanted to do it. My mom also, like, was really into Rubik's Cubes for a while. For, like, the same reason. I think there's, like, a puzzle brain in all of us. You know? Oh, thank you for contributing to the Chibi Icon Challenge. But, you know, there's this, like, little puzzle brain inside of all of us. Everyone in my family. Minus my dad. Because he's, I don't know. Well, no, he does have a puzzle brain. But he does it in point-and-click adventure games. Right? I'm not good at... Whoop. Madeline Photobomb, where'd she come from?
Apparently she was saved on my clipboard.
Whoops. That's pretty funny. Amazing.
It's so funny.
That might be too light, I feel like. But I don't know yet.
It'll help me figure out, like, what my...
Lots of adjusting. Colors are hard.
How is this the same color as this? Don't get that.
That's because color theory, you have a dark color next to this one, so it makes it look lighter than it actually is. What's the map for again? So we are working on a comic, sort of. Working on a comic is, I think, a bit general. Because we haven't actually worked on it yet. We're just making concept art for it currently. Called, well, okay, the working name is Magical Boys. You hate that name.
I do.
But I like it. We're probably going to make it a subtitle. I don't know. We're still figuring things out. But this is one of the classrooms. This is like the English classroom at the school that the Magical Boys go to. So it's just like concept art. So that when we do go to do the comic, we have all the references we need and we can just get it all out, you know? That's the hope anyway. And also it's good just background design.
Okay. Would you believe me if I told you that this was black?
No. That's black?
It's supposed to represent black.
Oh, yes. I believe you in that sense. Sure.
Okay.
I thought you were saying that's black, and that it just doesn't look black because of... Okay, yes. I believe you.
Okay. Goodness. Okay.
I was like, that does not look... I bet you could get a darker color.
I could get a darker color, but the point is...
Yes, I see. Hi, Boomer. Dad? You take him to the vet? What is this? Oh, my headphones.
Oh my god, you got new headphones!
These are the right color.
You got them in white and then they sent you a black one? The white one's more expensive?
Oh, they are the right color. Okay. They just scared me with the box. No, I'll use these later. Don't bother me now.
They require some kind of...
No, I don't know. I don't want to switch it.
It's not that big of a deal.
I'm just trying to figure out.
Okay.
So what do you have so far, Magical Boy? What's the story? Well, I don't want to say too much about the story because I'm definitely the type of person that like... Okay. I don't like...
magical boys.
What?
These are the magical boys.
Yes, these are all of them. Sort of. That's Jonah, Dakota, Alex... Okay, Marcelo / Starlet. Starlet?
Yes.
Yes. And Leo. Ta-da. And it's sort of just your classic magical girl story, but with boys. But there's a little bit more to it, but I don't want to say too much because, again, I don't want to, like, spoil the whole story because then I won't make it, you know? If I say too much about it, if I talk too much about it, I won't make it.
Here, this is just one classroom out of many. I don't know if I'm gonna make whole isometric grids of every other classroom, but I want to.
I do have a couple of episodes kind of written, but...
Where am I? What? I don't know what happened there. I must have accidentally pressed the delete button.
Oh my god. Scary. Call it Sailor Sun. No, I don't really want to reference like a magical girl thing directly because it's not... Magical girl is a very like... See, I can't say too much. I will say they get their powers from a
You like spyglass?
Yeah, a spyglass. Which is in their designs, if you want to show. Well, it's in some of their designs.
Some of them.
Because some of them have it on...
keep it in their pockets.
Yeah.
But,
Jonah.
It's labeled
spy. I think Jonah... Starling. Oh my god. I'm sorry.
You've got Shakespeare.
I got Shakespeare on the brain.
And then you've got it on your side here.
And then I think Alex has on their phone, and then Dakota on backpack. I can't remember.
Yeah, something like that. Anyway, that's them. And I don't know how much. It's gonna be interesting. Cause okay, backgrounds are hard.
They are.
That's what I'm discovering again. Let's see.
I think it's more so colors are hard.
Yeah.
Because you want to make them look like harmonious, but also like...
They need to be varied enough so that the characters with all of their colors won't look too out of
Well,
place.
that's why I said I wanted it to be like kind of like make sure that you're adding like all the colors of the rainbow in it because they are all the colors of the rainbow.
Yeah. It's hard to find the balance with it. Let's see. I don't know how I want to what color I want to make the friggin' desks.
Well, that's why I was sort of saying, like, I think you should use, like, different, like, cream colors, but, like, they're just, like, off-white, but, like, we need different rainbow colors.
That's not gonna work.
You sure?
Yes.
In my mind, it
That'll
works.
just look silly.
Wow.
Make these, like, more green. It's not gonna work. Like, here. Me.
It'd work if you added more. I'm just saying. I
don't do though.
Why? You said you wanted to do rainbow. You can start more monochrome, because this is sort of what I was saying, where I'm like, oh, I think that you should start more monochrome and then add more colors in. Like, I think a lot of the rainbow colors will come in accents, so like the books on the bookshelf.
Yeah.
You know, things like that.
Like, for our, like, rune background in our thing, it's mostly just purple, right? But the decorations in the room, they're all other colors.
But I think that's also kind of, like, typical with, like, normal... You went too far. You know, how magic... Not... Bleh. I got magic on the brain. How, like, you know, furniture's typically neutral colors like white, black, or brown. Right? Actually, the sun isn't a planet, it's a star. That's true. It is a star. The moon also isn't a planet. It's a satellite. But I think if we were to make a different title, it probably would have something to do with spyglasses. Or it'd have something to do with the villains. Probably not like the villains, but like... I don't know. I've got different ideas, I'm just not set on anything yet, so I don't want to say anything yet. Yeah, it's all just
it's all subject to change.
Yeah. I do think Magical Boys will be a part of the title, either as like a subtitle or like the main title, and then it has a subtitle next to it. Boomer.
Color for the desk.
I mean, you're probably gonna make the chairs, like, darker, right?
Yeah.
The brown. Yeah. Could you arrange their names into something like Ruby does? I don't think so. What, it's Alex? I think Alex is the only one with a vowel. A, J, L, S/M, and D. Yeah, he's the only vowel. Alex is the only vowel, so no. But Ruby technically, you know, doesn't have a vowel in it, but like... I don't think A, J, S/M. I don't know. Where I need a sketchbook. Where's my sketchbook of planning? Hold on, I'll be right back. It's on the ground. Ugh.
I kind of hate that.
You want it to be darker on top? AJ, L, S/M, D. Lads! But M and J are out. No. That's kind of funny though. That's Leo, Alex, Dakota, Starling. Ladge. Oh wait, ladies, but the L is, I mean the I is a J. Or, that's not how you spell ladies. I can't spell. I can't spell at all. That's lades. That's not right. That's... I can't. No, that won't work.
Hard. So much thought needs to be put into this stuff. Like, I'm trying to think about what color student desks normally are.
Gray?
Yeah, they're normally gray. So, like, if I were to
Glass
do-
them? I don't really think that works. I might use the word shattered somewhere in the title. That would work. Because the spyglasses are made of glass, so...
Same color as that, but I don't like the way that looks.
Make the rug a color, that'll probably help. Like a saturated orange with like maybe this color on the edge. Maybe. I don't know. I'm not as good with colors as you are.
I'm picky with them.
If it pays off. Oh, hydrate and posture check. Thank you, thank you. I need more water. Be right back.
I think some floor decorators.
Bark.
I'm out here suffering with background colors. Don't mind me.
I'm back. I've got my water. How are you doing, Chimera? We are trying to figure out colors. Evil colors. Who's the S?
I mean, it's the S.
Who's got the S on the notebook?
Oh, I don't know.
Someone.
One of the art kids.
Got it. This is another Celeste Strawberry Jam song.
I do believe this is the my driveway almost did you in.
Okay, that's where I heard it. Because I watched you do that yesterday. I was like...
I was doing a silver run of this level.
Mal got all the silver strawberries for
The green
the green beginner ones.
I need to do the yellows.
You think you'll do the reds on stream?
That's a good question, actually.
Because you're probably gonna do...
No, because there are 2 red levels that are puzzle levels that I refuse to do on stream ever again.
You could do the golden level. Golden heart side.
Oh yeah, that one I would do on stream, but that would also require a significant amount of practice before I try it.
Mm-hmm. This is a lot longer.
Mm-hmm.
That's cute. I like that. Honestly, I think the floors and the walls stay the color they are, the rug stays the color it is. And then everything else can be a little bit more lenient in color. I think. What are you trying to do?
I'm gonna move this because it's like not very well done.
Plug the lamp.
We need to do.
The lamp is unplugged. Why is that in blackliner? Oh. Never mind.
You silly Billy.
Never mind. That was crazy. I guess I hallucinated. That was weird. It's like, I think the chair should be green. Personally.
I think the chair should be green.
Yes, because green and orange look nice together. Not a bad green. Hi Ace, how you doing?
A bad green.
You leave me alone. Like, I kind of imagine it a little bit like an olive.
Like this.
Maybe. Yeah, that looks good.
Okay. We'll do it then.
Happy late birthday, Mal.
Oh,
Hey.
thank you.
It's true, Mal's birthday was on Saturday, for those of you who don't know.
I did have a pretty happy birthday.
What did you all get? You haven't explained.
I got cool D&D dice.
You did.
And that's all that really matters to me.
What about the Celeste stuff?
Oh yeah, I got some Celeste t-shirts. I got a pin that had a flying strawberry on it.
For your obsession. Yes! I did see your small creature. It's very cute.
I did. I made it my Discord profile picture.
Credit, of course. The green? Fine.
Trust.
You did? I need to see. We'll just go on Discord. Happy whenever your birthday is, Hal. You don't know my birthday? I know your birthday. Wow. My birthday's not even hard to remember.
Yeah.
Shame. My birthday's July 5th. It's... I think the, like, teacher's desk and stuff like that can all change color. I think you can start introducing the rainbow colors. I think all that needs to be orange is basically the floor, the walls, and then big thing, like, you know. Right? Because I think if you don't add the, like, more colors in the background, the boys are gonna stick out like a sore thumb. You know?
Yeah. I'm figuring it out. I'm figuring it out. Let me cook.
I'm letting you cook. Trust. I've never not had faith in you. I think. Well, also, you should probably take this color, because the whiteboard is there, right?
Okay.
So make that white. You know that.
Jeez.
No, I know, but it's representative of white.
Yes.
Remember? You can't get on me about that. You were like,
represent white.
do you believe that this is black? No. Well, it's... Oh god. All the layers.
Decor, here it is. Okay. So, we're gonna go like this.
That one's white. The thing next to it's a cork board, but it's...
No, the thing next to it is not a corkboard, that's still a whiteboard.
With the borders?
Yeah. Have you never seen a teacher put like decorative borders on their whiteboard before?
No, they don't do it on their whiteboard. They do it on the cork board because they can staple that to it.
They just tape magnets to the back of it.
No.
Yes, they do. I've seen it. I've seen it. This is a whiteboard, okay? This is where the teacher writes their daily or their month calendar thing.
And they don't...
So they can erase it and write on it again.
Typically, what they do is they will have, like, paper rolls that they decorate corkboards with.
I have things on corkboards too, just so you know. This is a corkboard and this is a corkboard, but this is still the whiteboard.
That's definitely not.
This is how it works. I promise.
I promise you, I'm a teacher. I go to classrooms all the time. When's the last time that you went in a classroom?
High school? I mean, not high school.
Yeah, high school.
No.
Yeah.
The college classrooms don't count as
No.
classrooms.
No, they don't. The ones here, they staple decor around the corkboard, which has paper on it, so you can't tell it's a corkboard. See?
Wrong.
Correct! It's paper stapled to a corkboard.
This is a whiteboard.
That is not a whiteboard.
It is.
It is literally not.
It is a whiteboard, I swear, so that they can put magnets on it and stuff.
No. No, it's a corkboard.
It is not.
If you did a separation like that, there's no way they have a big whiteboard and then a really tiny whiteboard next to it. Yes, corkboards are brown, but they will put colored paper on it, so it's not supposed to be white, Mal.
There's no way.
That...
No, I've seen it. I've seen it like this.
No, I do know that, but like what I'm saying is no school district would have a big whiteboard next to a really tiny one that they...
I've literally seen it. Okay, don't...
We went to the same schools
Yeah,
now.
I know. So you're just having short-term memory loss.
You! I have not only been to the schools that we've been to, but many more. And that's not a thing. That is not a thing.
It is a thing.
They don't do the paper decorations on the whiteboard.
I've seen people do it.
That is definitely not a thing.
Literally every single whiteboard in my freaking like high school had like a separator here, okay?
No.
Yes, it did.
Yes, they had a separator because it wasn't a whiteboard.
Well, yes it was though.
No.
They projected the smartboard onto it, but like it was still a whiteboard.
The decor isn't on the whiteboard. It's on the outside. That is on the whiteboard though. Mal made it on the whiteboard. That's on the whiteboard.
Yeah, it's magneted to
No, it's not.
the whiteboard.
This isn't a thing. I'm telling you right now, don't do that.
I want to though.
I'm telling you, you shouldn't.
Why?
Because that's not a thing.
This is a thing.
Literally no one else has said this is a thing.
I promise you it's a thing.
Decor is only done on corkboards. Maybe Mal just had the weird classroom. I've had all the same professors, all the same teachers.
I've literally seen so many whiteboards that had decor on it. They didn't put it on their main whiteboard because like that's the one where they wrote things on, but like if they wanted to...
What teacher?
All of them!
No! No, what you are thinking of is a corkboard.
It was not a corkboard. They wrote on it like a whiteboard. A bunch of students drew things on it with the whiteboard markers. Okay?
Not...
And then erased
yes,
it.
the big one.
No,
yes, the small
this
one. That's not... How about this? I'm telling you right now, it's confusing to have a separator.
It is not confusing.
It is.
No, it's not.
I told you that was a corkboard when you drew it. And you
No, I drew it knowing it was a whiteboard.
Okay. It's not though.
You were not there when I drew it.
I was though.
You weren't.
I was when you first drew it, not when you did the line art, but when you first drew it, I was.
No, you were not.
I was. I remember being there. Mal, are you thinking of a old smartboard?
No.
I think you might be.
I am not.
Because the old smartboards did have that separator.
The old smartboards weren't whiteboards.
Exactly.
They were just little things. They weren't
No.
whiteboards.
Mal.
The old smartboards were just
Oh my
weird
God.
monitors that you projected things
Yes,
onto.
I know. But the reason there would be a whiteboard next to a smartboard is to have that writing thing. You wouldn't have a whiteboard next to another whiteboard. That's just
You
weird.
would. Yes, you would.
No, you would not.
It's so that you can separate information.
You would separate that information yourself. You wouldn't interrupt the flow of the whiteboard with a
I
built-in
literally-
border.
I've seen it all the time. This is not new.
I can tell you that schools buy whiteboards that have corkboards connected to them. They do not
No,
buy
they
whiteboards
don't.
that just so
I
happen to have a
promise
bar
you.
in the middle of it.
I'm looking this up.
Okay, yes, do that.
Classroom. Whiteboard.
Uh-huh. Look at that. Wow. It's almost like what you're thinking of doesn't exist. Wait, hold on. I saw something. Scroll down. Look. That's a smartboard.
That is a smartboard.
Uh-huh.
Not what I was drawing though.
Mm-hmm.
And also there's no separation, so I don't know where you got that from.
Okay.
This! I told you!
Hold on, no. Oh, can't find what you're looking for.
Literally, all of my classrooms
Open
have
image in
whiteboards
new
like
tab.
this.
No, open a new tab because I need to look at this closer because this is... Okay. But, no, the decoration! You see the decoration?
Shush.
Then, hold up. No, zoom in. I need that zoom in right now. That little, like, oh, the like... Yeah. Oh, yeah, what do you see? You see tape is used to separate the information on the whiteboard. That's tape.
Oh,
And off to the
God.
side, that's a connected what? a connected what? A corkboard. I'm
Is that not a metal bar? Is that a tape?
Yes, that's tape. No, actually, I'm pretty sure that is a metal bar. But look, that's adjustable at the top because of this thing.
Mm-hmm.
How? That's in all classes. I don't know what to say. That's what I'm saying. It is in all classes. Mal's the one arguing that what I'm saying doesn't exist. It's in all classes. Why? It makes sense for it to be a corkboard. Because I know what you're talking about. Like, you know, oh, they have the date and stuff like that, right? That's on a corkboard. They have a calendar that's written on the paper that they decorate the corkboard with. It's not a whiteboard. No teacher that I know that I've ever had.
I've always had it be a whiteboard.
I think you're
swear.
misremembering.
No,
I'm like positive. Because
so sad.
I do remember students writing on the whiteboard, but not on the part where the calendar is, because that is on a corkboard.
That's not, it's never been on a corkboard because they make the calendar on a whiteboard because it's easy to erase and rewrite.
Why would you need to erase and rewrite a calendar?
Because every time the month changes.
Yeah, so you know what you do? You change the decoration for the new month because you do that every 30 days. You wouldn't need...
They don't have that specific decorations for the month, and they just write it on the whiteboard.
I know, I've never seen a teacher that doesn't have that. See? See? I'm telling you, you're going crazy. See? Maybe it was a whiteboard decoration on a corkboard. I don't think that's a thing, but I will say, having a corkboard next to a whiteboard is common.
Whatever.
I
can't believe you're making me do this.
And having that ruffle decoration, I've only exclusively seen on cardboard. And if a separation exists, like you're saying with the magnets, it wouldn't be in the middle like that. And if it does, it's because there's a corkboard adjusting thing at the top.
I can't believe this.
I also will say, with my teacher knowledge, that some teachers live and breathe for decorating their corkboards. This would be a different color. It would not be left blank.
Oh my god!
It would be like it's paper decoration on the corkboard.
Fine, we're gonna make it orange then.
Fine.
It's orange.
Yay.
Okay, it's orange and the
Blue scallop.
we'll give it like a.
Yeah.
I don't know. This thing. That's too bright.
Or maybe it should be purple because it's October, isn't it?
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm. Thinking.
Purple.
My class has one on both sides. Most classrooms have like whiteboards on both sides of the room. The newer smart boards are really nice. They're just a whiteboard with a projector that is smart, you know?
Mm-hmm.
I remember in elementary school they had like those brand new, like it was like the first smart boards, and they were like really bulky, and they constantly like were recalibrating their like little smart pens. And then there was one teacher I remember, she
kept drawing on the smart board with a whiteboard marker.
Yeah, and then she ended up messing it up and it was a big problem.
It was usually the substitutes doing that.
Well, yeah, that's like, it was a big problem because they didn't know how the smartboard worked. Or like they were writing something on the whiteboard next to the smartboard because yes, that was common. And there was a problem with that because you draw with the expo marker and then you switch to the smartboard and then accidentally draw on your smartboard with the expo marker. And now newer smartboards are TVs.
Yeah, I don't like the TV smartboards. I feel like the whiteboard smartboards are the best.
I kind of agree.
You can't draw on a TV.
I don't know if I like the purple paper. Maybe it was light purple?
It is light purple. What are you talking about?
No. Like the base paper, not the ruffle paper.
Oh. You want it to be this? And you want the outside to be orange.
Maybe. I don't know. At least the ones nowadays don't need a projector, yeah.
Guess so.
And they're like, they're really nice, like. But I don't know. The smartboards, I swear, changed all the time. It's crazy, I've seen 3 different types of smartboards in my life. You know? I don't know how some schools afford it, to be honest.
Government funding? I feel like they just petitioned the government to give them money to use for smartboards.
Maybe. It's kind of insane how fast it happens. Maybe the smartboard company is like very generous and just gives the money to, like, gives the smartboards to the school. I'm a little doubtful about that. Actually, I don't know much about the smartboard company. Maybe they are. Are you changing? What is this song from?
I don't know. Good question.
Is it from Slime Rancher? That's like my
Oh,
current
could be.
guess. No, it's Club Penguin.
Of course it is. It's always Club Penguin.
What is this from in Club Penguin?
Some special event, I'm sure.
Rip Club Penguin.
Will always be missed.
I feel like Club Penguin is one of the games that I played, like, the most of that, like, you had, like, one of those online games. Like, I didn't stick with Webkins for very long, to be honest. I did stick with it, but not for very long. That was, like, I think my first, like, you know, online game with, like, strangers on the internet, I guess. You know, there was one game I never played that a lot of people did.
Animal Jam?
Yeah, that one. I never got to play Animal Jam. I don't know why. It just never happened.
Yeah, I didn't know any other kids who played Animal Jam either.
I knew one. Like in middle school, I think. She liked it a lot because she liked, like, wolves and stuff. Animal Jam was a good game. Don't some people still play Animal Jam?
Yes.
It's still, like, going, unlike
Unlike some
Club
games.
Penguin and Webkins. There's, like, another Webkins game that was kind of similar that had lightning bolts instead of W's. What were they?
Oh god. I want to say it's Zuzu Pets, but that's
No,
not
that's
it.
not it. That's not it. That's like the hamster, the robot hamsters.
Yeah.
I do remember Wizards 101. That was not with animals. There was a version that had stuffed animals that had lightning bolts on their, like, butt. Like a cutie mark. It was like a button.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
It was like a blue circle with a yellow lightning bolt. And I don't remember it, but it was basically Webkins. Like, you know, you had the stuffed animal and then you put it on the computer. You know? Which I'm kind of shocked, like, isn't a thing that still exists. Because that was the coolest thing and honestly kind of still is the coolest thing.
Mhm.
Right?
So right.
I would love to have, like, my physical, you know, stuffed animal be something that I can, like, virtually take care of. That's cool. I did play Moshi Monsters. That's also not it, though. Webkins walked so Skylanders could run. Was it Skylanders? I don't think that's it. I feel like it started with a Z.
Yeah, I know it started with a Z. I don't know what it was, though.
It wasn't Z.
It was... I just remember very specifically, there was, like, this one room that you could walk into, and it would just play, I've got a feeling.
Oh, yeah.
That
That's right.
tonight's
I
gonna
do
be
remember
a
that.
Good night.
And they
when
totally-
that happened, your, like, pet would just go, like, squash and stretch like it was dancing.
I do remember this. That, man. But,
That's like my only memory with that game.
hold on, where's
I also remember my pet like almost almost dying all the time because it was like constantly starving.
I'm
'Cause
looking at my
If you
phone.
left it alone for one day, it would start starving.
Hold up. I'm looking this up because I swear to God I remember this game. It was not Pixie Hollow. Yeah, that's fairies. This was definitely a. Hold on.
Neopets. It was not Neopets. I like don't remember where we even got, because we only had those like hamsters, like those hamster gerbil things. Have you ever watched The Hollow? I don't think so.
I've watched Pixie Hollow movies.
I don't think that's. I mean, those are like Tinkerbell movies, right? Beanie Babies?
No.
Maybe.
No, it wasn't. It was. Hold on.
Did Beanie Babies have a virtual world associated with it?
Virtual world stuffed animals. I will figure this out. No, not Lightning McQueen. That's not it.
I don't know.
Okay,
I feel
this
like
is
it could
definitely
have
not
been Beanie Babies.
It was not.
Like if
It was
Beanie Babies had a virtual world associated with it, and the only toys that were like that had the virtual pet like codes with it had the lightning bolts on their bums.
Hold on, I'm looking this up. Oh wait, Beanie Babies did have one, but no. What's that?
That is the lightning
Ty.com.
bolt.
That's it. But that's not Beanie Babies, is it?
I think that is what Beanie Babies. No. Ty.com.
It says ty.com. Hold on. Virtual world.
I might be scared of Club Penguin people. What's so scary about them?
It was Beanie Babies. On ty.com, they had a little lightning bolt.
Yeah, if they were able to be as pets in that game, they had a lightning bolt in their butts.
Yeah. Oh my god.
It was real.
Boom! First try! Man, I don't remember. I could have sworn that started with a Z. Maybe I'm just wrong. That's probably just because the ones we had hamsters.
Yeah, they were hamsters. They were like gingery hamsters. They had like orange fur, or orange and white fur. They were very cute.
Yeah, you live in a tree house.
And those were the only ones we had that were able to be on the computer.
Yeah, there it is! Right there!
Our hamster boy!
There's only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 options.
Dude, whatever happened to those hamster things? I feel like we could have sold them for a high profit because they're special.
No, but definitely. Hi, zombie lady, how you doing? They hacked Disney, and they got something important from them, and they know what Disney does. Did they? I don't remember.
Club Penguin is Disney.
Oh, but they probably, because they didn't like the new Club Penguin or something like that.
Oh, yeah.
I feel like I kind of remember that. Is the Hollow the one where it's a team of 3 kids versus another and they have powers like fire and strength? I do not know that, but that is. How are you doing, Zombie Lady? We're talking about like Webkins and then Webkins adjacent things like Club Penguin and stuff like that right now. I've seen that, wish there was a 3rd season. I have not seen that. No. But I have seen some of the Pixie Hollow movies.
The Tinkerbell ones?
Yes. Like, I like the one with, the snow one. I like the one with the pirate one, too.
Secret of the Wings, and I don't remember what the pirate one was called. But I know what you're talking about.
This is a Club Penguin song, isn't it?
Yeah, I think this is...
This is like surfing. No.
Puffle Coaster. Unused main theme.
Wait, sounds so familiar. Crazy.
Oh yeah. By the way, in case anyone is out of the loop,
Yes,
we have a form.
we do.
If you want to influence our streams in any way, or you just want to I don't know, mess around.
It'll help us know what to prioritize when we both go back to school in the fall. Because we're not sure if we're going to be able to continue streaming, but if we can, it would help us know what people want to see more of. Fire parkour and a mermaid. That's cool.
Gonna put some colors of our boys here and there, you know.
You can make the backboard not cardboard still.
Ew.
It's not typical, I'm telling you.
I like the look of the work.
If any other teachers would, I would see it maybe being this one. Because Pinteresty. You know?
Exactly.
Maybe I should suggest putting on Subway Surfers gameplay somewhere. I have seen some streamers do that.
Honestly, watch our viewership go up to like 100 because we've got ways to
Subway Surfer gameplay.
retain people's attention.
You know that Markiplier like jingle jingle jangle. Jingle
Yeah.
jangle.
The thing is, if we put Subway Surfers in the corner, I'd want to stare at it.
What is it? What is the science behind like those like Reddit videos with the Minecraft parkour and the Subway Surfer gameplay?
You know what I think would work well with those those types of like brain rot content? I feel like having Celeste gameplay overlaid on top of those would also work.
That's what I kind of been thinking about, but you wanna know why I think that wouldn't work?
Why?
Because it doesn't really take place in like the right ratio.
I guess not, yeah. It needs to be vertical.
It's simple action, and so it gets people entranced. Like a form of hypnotism? Getting hypnotized.
But I mean, to be fair, Minecraft doesn't really have like, cause Minecraft is like this kind of aspect ratio, but people just like take the middle of the screen like that.
No, I think they actually changed the like depth of field to make it so that it fits a little bit cleaner. I could be wrong.
Huh. Interesting stuff. Okay, I had like a bunch of notes like with like I had like, you know, those thingies. What are they called? Thumbtacks?
Probably.
Is that what they're called? I don't even
The
know.
thumbtacks are what you stick into corkboard.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I had in the sketch I had notes and I forgot to do line art for them, so I might do those later.
You'll remember.
Oh, they're there, and I'll be like, oh, I'm supposed to do this.
OMG, it's the harmonious Hal and the magnificent Mal. Top of the time zone to you both. Hi, Freddy.
Hello.
Harmonious, you say. I don't sing that often. I don't know. I want to get better at singing, but
Karaoke stream win. We have that on our forum.
I-
I'm pretty sure, right? We have
as
like,
an option,
as
yeah.
an option, you can be like, oh yeah, I want to see karaoke streams. Yeah,
Or you can say, no, I don't want to.
I don't want to hear you guys sing. That sounds like the death sentence.
Yes, that is Lemon Grab. We've got, I think, 11 Adventure Time characters. Unacceptable condition. I can't do it.
Wait, do you want me to try?
Yes.
Unacceptable conditions! I don't think the microphone picked me up at all.
That hurts to do. That's crazy. Voice actors built different. Being able to scream without like, well, they probably do damage their voice, to be honest. You know, I think you remember how colorful classrooms try to be. There's a corkboard, there's color.
Doing my best here.
I still don't like the orange and the purple. It looks weird.
Changing it.
Why?
Don't you contradict yourself, okay?
Yeah, because I don't know how it looks like until you do it. I say
no,
try
no,
this,
no,
and
no.
you try it, and
You
I'm
said, oh, you should put more colors on the corkboards. Oh, I don't like the one color you put on the corkboard.
well, because I don't like the orange. I think this should be purple and something else.
Be purple and blue.
Goodness gracious. You think I don't know what I say.
You say
You
stupid-
twist my words.
I can sing.
say
Watch
stupid
this.
things.
If you cry, I box away all of your tears.
Ah, I see. So wait, did you get me and Cardboard Hal mixed up then, calling me Harmonious Hal? Or did you only say hi to Cardboard Hal? Wait. Oh, maybe I don't like being called Harmonious Hal as much. I bet I can sing. Well, what's that one song? That anything you can do, I can do better.
I can't do anything better than you.
But that with me. Cardboard Hal.
Gosh, we need to figure out how to like voice tune Cardboard Hal's stupid voice.
Anything you could do,
He'll just
I
become a
could do better.
Vocaloid.
I could do anything better than you. That's how he... Yes, I can.
We need to turn Cardboard Hal into a Vocaloid.
I don't think we need to do that.
Me too. It'd be so funny.
No, I said you. Good, good. Cardboard Hal Vocaloid. Malsune Malku. Halsune Malku. Hal can sing as well. I can sing, but not really. I mean, sort of. I don't know. I used to be much better at singing. But I'm out of practice. You should remove this from the playlist. I
don't know what this one is. I think
It's a Jackbox song, but
Fine.
remove
it's removed
from
from
playlist.
Playlist. No, I am on the playlist. What is this song? Help! I can't remove from playlist.
Just remove from queue for now. Hi, Windy. Well, we can make you, I guess. Kind of. That's not how that goes, Cardboard Hal. How are you doing, Windy? We're just drawing. I'm trying to remember what I learned about in English class in middle school. And I think the only thing I remember was like we got to write our own version of a like fairy tale.
Oh yeah, that was fun. You actually like won a little school competition with that one, right?
I know, I did. Not to brag, but like I actually do you do VA work at all? No, but I would like to. I've never done it. I'm just not sure how to like get into it at all, you know? I'm not sure if it's like game jams or like I know there's other like voice acting things. Maybe someday soon. Hopefully. I don't know. It's difficult to find the time to like make a like voice acting demo reel, you know?
Yeah, it's kind of rough.
I have a few Minecraft worlds. In the 3 I play, the stronghold is under a village. I have a VA streamer friend that can help you with that. Is it Crimson? That's the only person I know. There was an audition, but I'm scared to apply because there's 1,800 already. It's to dub a show. I mean, if 1,800 people already did it, then you might as well. Less scary if you're like, well, I mean, like, it's not like I'm gonna get it, because there's already all these people, you know? At least that's how it is for me. I guess some people think the opposite, but that's my idea. Oh wait, I think you are Mabel the Night at Ink. Dipper and Mabel. Well, I want to get casted. Well, yeah, but not everything.
You're never gonna get casted if you don't audition.
Exactly. I just go, I can have experience. That's true. I kind of wonder if, like, game jams are the way to go. You know?
Sorry. I need to adjust my sitting position.
I'm Mabel. Time to swim in glitter. Wanna go to the Mystery Shack this summer?
It's almost summer. I just realized. Or it is summer. I don't know. Is it summer?
I don't think it's summer until June.
Okay. Good.
Though some schools are going into June. It's kind of crazy.
I think going into June.
I don't know. I remember, I think the longest school year I had was like probably like to the very end of May. But like, wish I could see the Bill Cipher statue. Bill Cipher's a character that you can be in chat as well. You can be what is it? I think Pacifica, Gideon, Ford, Stan, Bill, Dipper Mabel, Seuss, Wendy. I'm missing one. McGucket?
Yeah.
I changed to Bill Cipher the first time I was here. Ah, so you already know. You already know. You mean?
I think my Celeste addiction is just getting worse by the day. I really...
You hear the Celeste
I hear
music
the
and you're
Celeste
like,
music and I'm just
it
like,
calls to me.
I could be playing Celeste right now.
It calls to me. Goodness. I recently bought Celeste on my computer. I already have it on the Xbox, but I bought it on the computer. Identity theft is not a joke. Well, I mean, it's a little funny when it's me. It's... But, yeah. It just looks so cool, you playing Celeste. And I, I was kind of, messing around with Celeste on Mal's computer yesterday. And I was, able to wave dash and stuff. And I was like, wait a second.
Oh my god, I'm a god?
Yeah, I was like,
I'm a
wait
god
a
amongst
second.
men?
This is fun?
It's pretty awesome.
Who knew? Look up a school desk.
Yes.
Fine. Jeez, you didn't be rude like that.
Telling me I'm coloring it wrong without telling me I'm coloring it wrong.
Well, I'm gonna see that you're struggling with it. No, not shopping. I don't want to buy one, please. My favorite part of Celeste is when I don't die. Mal might disagree with
I
me.
love dying in Celeste.
I was in Celeste.
I love dying in a video game. Weird. It's got the freaking...
It changes halfway.
Why does it do that? That's not right. There's no way. What, are they all like that? What? This is insane. My life is a lie.
There's an indie animation on YouTube called Indie Cross. Oh, I think I saw this. And Madeline is a major character. I think I did see this.
I don't like that these desks. I'm gonna make them oranger. Screw it. I'm gonna make them oranger. It's gonna be fine. Same color as the wall. Would that be crazy? Would that be crazy? I don't know. Okay.
I kind of like that. I kind of see the vision. It's coming. I see it. I think those legs need to change color though, because it's too close to the floor color.
So,
I think so. It's very... Whoa. Well, okay. Maybe I'm crazy.
you're crazy.
But what about the line out of the floor color?
The line out of the floor color is the same colors. It's just like less opaque so that I can see.
Hmm.
It's the same color as everything else though.
Oh, on Pinterest, I saw the Studio Ghibli thing. It was Mabel as the girl and Dipper as her backpack and Seuss as the other guy. You know, for someone who like loves animation and stuff like that, I have a major sin. I've never seen a Studio Ghibli film. Ever. I need to. I know I need to. I bet I'd love them. It's not a matter of me not wanting to watch them. It's just, for some reason, I've never done it. I know I must fix it. I know. Mal also hasn't. I'm throwing them under the bus. It's just something that for some reason never happened. I think it's because they're movies, and I for some reason, have trouble just sitting down watching a movie. I haven't seen one until 1 or 2 years ago. It was Totoro. I'm aware I need to watch one. I will this year at some point, I'm sure. I just need to find the time. It's never anywhere. Yeah, maybe that's part of the problem. But weren't they on Netflix a little while ago?
Aren't they on Disney Plus?
Hold on.
Because Ghibli is a
Where
branch of Disney.
to watch Studio Ghibli?
They should be on Disney Plus. That would be where they would normally be. Their home?
HBO Max.
What?
Netflix. It's definitely not on Disney Plus.
Is Ghibli not a branch of Disney?
I don't think so. I don't know why you think that. I don't remember that being the case.
Where?
Is a Whisker Away Studio Ghibli? I think. Ghibli is not a branch of Disney.
Where did you get that information? And how did I believe it for so long?
I don't crush on a lot of guys, but Howl, I've heard people really like him, but every single clip I see of him, he's being like a drama queen, and, and I'm just like, ugh. Disney only dubbed and distributed their movies in like the 90s and 2000s.
Okay, that's where I'm getting the information from. I didn't think they ever stopped.
But they're all on Netflix. Unless you have a Japanese account, weirdly.
Such a weird thing.
Like, you know how, like, sometimes you have to change your VPN to, like, see other movies?
You'd think that it would, like, be, oh, you have to have a Japanese Netflix account.
Weird. Or, wait, what?
Here's my hot take. Howl is average looking.
Really? That's because he's blonde, and you've already discussed this. You don't like blondes. It's... Mal is so mean to blonde people. I don't get it. Everything always comes down as you'll see someone, and you'll be like, they're not that attractive. And then every single time they're blonde. I don't know what you have against blonde people, what they ever did to you.
I think it's the fact that, like, it's like these characters and stuff are always like, they're always like, oh man, they have so many simps, you know? And I'm like,
so you're like, I'm different.
Mid, okay? They're just mid.
Was Mal bullied by a blonde kid in school?
No, I have nothing against blonde people. I just don't think they're that attractive.
Why did I laugh like that?
I like the black hair help, so do I.
That made me laugh really hard. I don't know why. Blonde's catching strays right now. That always seems to be the case. Mal's just mean.
I mean, like, I guess it's like overrated. That's my...
Oh my god. It just gets worse. Hello, blondes.
I'm sorry if you're blonde.
I don't think you are. You're like, sorry if you're blonde, you're just ugly. They're so mean.
Sorry.
Uh-huh. Thank goodness I didn't send my holiday card. Oh my gosh. You're making yourself laugh.
I just think it's funny.
Just draw your pictures.
How much people care about it.
Is the movie A Whisker Away a Studio Ghibli film? I can look it up.
Oh, that's alright.
I probably would have thrown darts at it. Hold up. It doesn't look like it. It is not. What are you doing? Thank you. Quick! Recolor Mal's favorite characters with blonde hair. Mal is a strawberry blonde.
You know what? I like Bubbles from the Powerpuff Girls. I think she's cute.
Okay. Again, Mal is a strawberry blonde.
I am a ginger, okay?
That is a blonde. That is a red blonde. That is blonde. That's in the blonde category.
No, it's not.
It is definitely in the blonde category.
It is orange.
Okay. Apparently, one of its directors is the creator of... So that alone made me interested in watching it. My hair is black. I'm back to black now, so it's good. Oh, your hair was blonde for a bit? Then I have never watched a Ghibli show or film, but I've seen it every once in a while. Yeah, I remember this costume. Strawberry blonde? Yes, Mal is a type of blonde. DJ's blonde. Look at you. You hate our viewers. What is wrong with you? Strawberry blonde is a mix of blonde and redhead. See?
Yeah, I am just a redhead. I'm not blonde.
Someone same, dirty blonde. Wow, Mal. Dirty blonde cusping on brown. What do you have to say, Mal?
I do have to say that my opinions on blonde people are irrelevant.
You're... Hi, Eric.
So I don't think you should mind me.
Hello, Eric. Imagine so just black hair for me. You are lucky. Because apparently, Mal hates blonde people. They've discussed it way too many times on stream.
Okay, I'm not the one that brought it up every time, okay?
Did you bring it up this time? I think so. You went, Hal's ugly. From Hal's Moving Castle, ugly. You wanna know why? Because he's blonde.
He was blonde. I just said that Hal was mid.
I have dark brown hair, but I have blonde streaks in my beard. Wow.
Kind of cool, though.
You know, I have some blonde hairs. Probably.
You've got red hair.
Uh-huh. What are your eye colors? Mine are green, Mal's are blue, as you can see. Yippee, Mal loves me. Hal is not a natural blonde, though. He is black-haired. He dyes his hair?
Oh my god, that's even worse.
That what? Wait. Clarify. What do you mean?
Because one of the reasons why I'm like, man, blonde is so overrated is because it's like such a desired hair color. Why do people dye their hair blonde?
I don't know, because it looks cool.
I don't like it.
What? My eyes are seafoam, greenish gray. That's cool. Mine are not actually green. They're kind of more like hazel, but they sometimes look green. What does my driver's license say my eye color is? My eyes are hazel. But yeah, hazel's a weird color. They kind of just is a lot of colors, so. Look at color on my eyes now. Look deep into them. You don't know? My eyes are some kind of color, I guess. What color? Just name a color.
Green.
My eyes are green?
Yes.
So my eyes are hazel, but apparently lean green. So, there. I am very average. Black hair, brown eyes.
Better than blonde hair, blue eyes.
Wow. Oh my god! You need to not be mean for like 2 seconds.
Okay, I need to figure this out though.
Mal's mean. I'm getting water. I'm out of water.
David's how without green? Nice. This is fine. Oh my gosh, the malicious Mal. I am malicious, aren't I? Where's my chairs and backpacks? There it is. Okay. And hilarious Hal. He is here too, except he went to get water, so he's not actually here right now.
Okay. I have the rest of your birthday cake and we're gonna eat it. But also...
We are gonna eat it.
Yes. Well...
We are gonna eat my cake. I
yes.
see how it is.
It's a birthday cake. Birthday cakes are made to be shared. But, on the topic of blonde hair people. Here's the interesting thing. Happy birth... Yes, happy birthday, Mal. Oh my god.
Some. I need it. I don't want you to eat it all. I was gonna eat it.
The interesting thing with Mal having like lighter, because we both have red hair, but they're very different shades of red. Mine is very dark. It's like auburn, I guess, is technically the color, right?
And mine is orange.
Yeah, yours just looks straight up orange. Like there's some strawberry blondes, there's some gingers. Mal's hair is very distinctly orange. Like,
I feel like that's ginger. That's what ginger means.
Your hair looks more orange than like most ginger.
Yeah, but it's very firmly on the ginger spectrum.
Mm.
To be fair, I think all redheads are on the ginger spectrum, but that's just...
Hazel eyes have green and red specks on them, and that can change. I think my eyes... What do my eyes look like? I don't even remember. I wish there was a way I could look at my own eyes. I think red hair looks cool. See? Thank you. But Mal's hair is definitely lighter than mine. Our dad's hair, if any of you have ever seen our dad, which some of you probably have, is pretty dark. And my mom's hair is my hair color. So how does Mal have light hair?
Because our dad was born blonde.
Yes, our dad had blonde hair. He was born blonde. And just
changed black.
It changed black when he became a teenager.
Mm-hmm.
And the same thing, I think, happened to our uncle and a couple other family members of ours. So, that's a weird thing. How that's called a mirror. Listen. But anyways, it's a weird thing. I don't know if any of you guys have ever had like your hair change color like drastically like that, right? But it makes me wonder if your hair is gonna turn like dark red at any point. You know?
To be fair, I think it has gotten slightly darker as I've gotten older.
So does mine.
Slightly. Yeah.
Both
I feel like that's what happens to redheads. Like their hair will get less bright as they age.
Until it turns black.
Or it turns brown usually.
Mom's hair is black.
Her hair is brown. Like
her hair is
brown.
really dark though.
I mean, it's still red. Like it's still, you can still tell it's red, but it's like much browner than ours.
Probably because blonde is a recessive gene. Yeah, but like, what about like hair changing color? Like that, what gene is that? I don't think that's like a blonde recessive thing. That is, It's weird. I've never heard it. Like, some people, their hair was, like, much blonder when they were younger, and it became dirty blonde. But I don't know that many people whose hair was blonde and it turned black. You know?
Yeah.
Because Dad's hair is not brown, it's black.
And like, he and my uncle were like the blondest kids you could ever imagine.
Mm-hmm.
Like, up until they were like age 7, like, they were blonde. They were bright blonde.
I don't even know how that happens. Because it's, like, instantaneous or something? Or, like, what happens?
I don't know.
Hair color changes due to a combination of genetic factors, aging, and environmental influences. Specifically, hair color is determined by the pigment melanin, and changes in melanin production over time lead to color variations, including graying. Additionally, sun exposure and chemical treatments can alter the color of texture of hair. Sun exposure. My hair throws my mom off. So the more sun you get, the darker your hair will become?
Your hair gets melanated.
So am I just sunburnt?
Yeah.
I'm just a sunburnt brunette, I guess. That's why my hair's red. That's why people closer to the equator have darker skin. Well, I know that, but like, I'm talking about hair color.
But it's like, you know, when you're in the sun, most people get a tan. Not us, but you know.
No, we just
But tans
burn.
will go away in like the winter months, right?
Well, no. I have seen blondes, their hair gets darker, like dirty blonde, and then it turns like lighter blonde, depending on the season. So that could be. My hair has a few colors in the back. You know one thing that's really cool about blonde hair? You can just dye your hair without having to bleach it.
That is true.
I was so jealous of that. If I was-
Because red hair cannot be dyed. It is,
No.
It is stubborn. Oh shoot, the song thing isn't working. Why?
Mm-hmm. You say what the song is. It might be FNAF.
No, this is Super Meat Boy for sure.
Is it?
It's called Hot Damned from Super Meat Boy Chapter 4 Light World.
Our thing isn't working. I was gonna change it anyways.
Cake is all gone.
I ate it all. Birthday cake eated. Your Celeste addiction likely comes from your Super Meat Boy addiction from when you were little.
Red velvet.
Yes, Mal loves
The
red velvet.
best cake flavor.
You didn't share with your viewers? Yeah, because apparently a lot of you are blonde, so...
Oh my god.
And it was Mal's birthday cake, so Mal said they didn't want to share it.
I did not say that. I'm being slandered over here. I don't actually care that much about blondes. You guys just overreact every time I say it.
Alright, happy late birthday. I'm, the only one in my family who doesn't think red velvet is the best thing ever. See, I think red velvet just tastes like sort of chocolate, but not chocolate enough, in my opinion.
See, but too. That's why I like it though, because it's like it's chocolate without like the overwhelming richness, you know.
Shame on you. Smile doesn't care for blondes. Yeah, we've discussed this. Tastes so artificial to me. I kind of agree. It's basically just dyed chocolate. See,
I mean that's exactly what it is. But that's why I like it.
but it made my I don't hate it, but I'd rather have any other flavor of cake. Even carrot. Ooh.
Dang! Wow, that sounds like you hate it. Not gonna lie.
See, here's my personal opinion. I don't really like cake. I don't know, cake is like the least good dessert in my opinion. I'll eat it. I'll eat cake, you know? But I'd much rather have brownies or cookies over cake any day. Right?
Okay, but you wanna know the best thing about red velvet cake? Is that cause we make the cake shaped like a bunny, it just looks like the inside of the bunny.
Morbid. True. But, if I am going to have a cake, I like chocolate. Like, as much chocolate as possible. To the point that people, like, beg me on my birthday to not have as much chocolate on my chocolate cake.
I beg you, because I don't like chocolate cake.
Depends on the cake for me. Perfect for your Watership Down themed birthday. My sister makes flan for my birthday instead of cake. That sounds delicious.
I've always wanted to eat flan. I've never had it.
I don't think I've had flan either, but I imagine it tastes like caramely.
Yeah, it's like caramely pudding, right?
That's what I imagine anyways.
Caramely pudding cake.
It looks like it tastes good, you know? And I've heard it does taste good, so it probably tastes good. Most likely. It's like caramel jello pudding. Delicious. I love caramel. Oh, do you guys say caramel or caramel?
Caramel is the correct way to say it, I'm sorry.
Caramel is just a mouthful, in my opinion. I sometimes switch it up.
Caramel sounds fancier, so it's kind of fun to say, but
Yeah.
it's also too much of a mouthful for me to actually, like, consider to be correct.
I say caramel. Caramel? Not caramel, just caramel. 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 I don't know. Hello, Bendy. How you doing? I feel like I switch it up a lot. I feel like I switch up the way I pronounce things all the time. It keeps everyone on my toes, including me. It's not like I never know what's
like,
gonna come.
You know, like when people say, "Oh, do you say neither or neither?" I say both.
Yeah. Well, I don't know if I think there's actually like you're supposed to say neither or neither depending on certain circumstances. I think.
Yeah, because like, oh, I say me neither, but I would always say, oh, I do neither this nor that, you know?
I know I skip vowels like a barbarian. Well, it's some kind of jello probably. Cut corners with the flan. Delicious. I'm good. Good to hear.
Just say caramel.
Caramel.
That's so true.
I just say caramel most of the time.
I care about you people, even the blondes.
Character development.
It truly is.
They usually use condensed milk to make it. Oh, man. Now I'm thinking about my Thai iced tea.
Oh my god, the Thai iced tea.
You want to get more after this?
No, we have to be a little bit. We can't just eat this pure condensed sugar every time.
Yeah, but I want to.
It is really tasty.
It's so good.
I recommend it.
They put condensed milk in it. Did you ever do a face reveal? Many a
We've
time.
done it before.
Many a time we've shown our face. I just don't feel like doing it every day. I just like being a VTuber most of the time. But our faces are out there. I want to have the sugar drink everything.
It's so good, but I feel like if we drink too much of it, it'll lose its sparkle, you know?
That's true. That's true. You're not. I mean, we don't really like show our face that often, so like not everyone knows that our faces are seen. We also to be fair, I don't think we've actually done like shown our faces in a like hot minute.
Yeah, it's been a while. I mean, it was like Halloween 2021 is when we did it last time.
Yeah, I think there's a clip of it on our channel.
Yeah, there is a clip.
But it's a very, very old clip.
Yes. I think I was like, what was I? I was still 17 at the time, I think.
And I was 9. No, I was 18.
You were 19.
I was
We're
19.
2 years apart in age.
I forget. I can't do math. Carving pumpkins and singing along to show tunes. I think that is what we did. You usually accidentally reveal your faces on your dad's stream. We do that too. Do you have a Discord? We do.
In fact. Here, wait, you can do ! Discord and hopefully that'll work. I hope. Please. God, please.
There you go. Boom.
Yeah, there it is.
Voila. Oh, okay. Well, muzzle Discord. Found it. Yes. Very, very old.
It's an old clip. Very old clip. Hal's hair is still long. In
It's
that clip.
super long. Though, my hair was like, also like thinning like crazy at that point.
That's true.
It usually was much thicker. And when I first like planned it, my hair was not that thin. I like cut it all off after that. I kept it long for Halloween and then like cut it all off.
Okay. That's looking good. What color do I want to make the chairs? What color do I want to make these freaking chairs?
I use Discord online? I have no idea what that means. Halloween? You mean your birthday? I wish. It'd be so cool to have that as a birthday. Isn't that the only way to use Discord? That's what I would think. I don't. That's what I'm confused about. I'm like, I don't know. My ex's birthday was on Halloween. I didn't know you knew Eerie Coffee. Yes.
Oh, yes, we do.
We do know Eerie Coffee. We've been friends for a while.
It has been quite a while. Love Eerie Coffee. Favorite streamer.
One of our Hydrate redeems is one of her mugs that she made us. I need to.
It was like back when she was first getting into pixel art.
I broke my nail. I need to file it. Be right back.
Okay.
I only walked a couple feet away. You're all so excited. To be fair, I did make it sound like I was taking a trip.
If I made the chair this color, I feel like it would look really bad. There. That's not supposed to be there.
She recommended you as a streamer, FYI. I recommend Eerie. Love pixel art and stuff like that.
Dude, we haven't updated our recommended streamer list in years.
I know, I need to change it a little.
I feel like this color is not gonna be right. Okay.
No, I think it needs to be much darker.
I think so.
I imagine them as like dark.
I
But
imagine them as like gray.
oh, you're thinking of the chairs that like our high school had.
You know.
Oh.
Oh wait, no.
Wait, no, you still would see the yeah, because that's the inside of the chair.
Be like that though. It'd be kind of like this.
I think it'd be a little further, right? Like, your birthday's on New Year's Eve? That makes it really easy to remember, like...
How old you are?
Yeah, because if it's... Well, especially, like... Well, okay. It depends on, like, your birth year, too, to be fair. Right? Like, if you were born in, like, the 2000s... Like... No, if you were born, like, 2000... Then all you have to do is look at your birth year and be like, oh, that's how old I am. Like...
Yeah, honestly. Pretty cool, honestly.
Oh, okay. Actually, I was having this discussion not too long ago. There's some holidays that are actually really cool to be your birthday, right? I think I'm pretty lucky with my birthday being the 4th of July. Well, okay, the 5th of July, right? Because I most of the time celebrate on the 4th of July because that's the day everyone has off, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it's really convenient because people have your birthday off, right? But like, it's not a celebration that like overshadows your birthday, right? Because like the 4th of July is really only like the fireworks, right? Which is at night, which means the morning can spend all day celebrating moi. And also, like, it's not a holiday where you get presents, you know?
So it's like, oh yay.
It's not like you're losing out on Christmas presents because, oh no, it's also my birthday. Like, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Which I think is typically the complaint about, like, December birthdays.
Yeah. Poor December children are always overshadowed by Jesus.
Well, more like Santa. Or, well, once July gets here, Hal will be small too. Just like Mal. Oh, I was, like, really confused for a second.
I'm already small.
I was like, what?
Are
I'm
you
like,
shrinking me even more?
I know, I was like, reverse aging? Like, very merry unbirthday. My phone died after I said Halloween, what I miss. Not much. We were talking about holiday birthdays, I think. I know.
Yeah.
The song in the Halloween playlist. It's another Murder John song. I love Murder Draw. I love Murder Draw.
Murder draw.
Murder Draw. Ooh, speaking of which. Oh, Jackbox. I started watching Murder Drones earlier today. Oh, really?
I love Murder Drones. It was fun.
What do you think so far? I liked Murder Drones. I will admit, I probably should watch it again. I think that it's like probably something that's better your second time watching it.
Mm-hmm.
Episode 7 doesn't exist anymore? What, was it taken down? Or... Also, J's kind of bad, though. Isn't there's, like, what, V, J, and N?
Mm-hmm.
They're pretty cool. Wait, which one's J? Is that the one with
Jay
the
is
pigtails?
one, yeah.
I liked her, too. Okay.
She was like the more evil one.
I like her. V's okay.
He's okay.
I'm an early January birthday, so people usually don't have cash for big stuff because of Christmas. Yeah, see? Poor December and January birthdays. My fave is N. I love Glitch Productions. I'm up to episode 4, so no spoilers yet. No, don't worry, I won't spoil. But, yeah, I definitely should watch it again because I think it's probably going to be better second watch through.
Where's the backpacks? Get out of here.
Do we know when the next Digital Circus is coming out?
No. I think it's in production hell right now.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I don't really know what's going on.
Because the last episode was Gangle's episode, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's unfortunate. But next, we do know what the next one should be, right? It would be focusing on Ragatha, if I remember correctly.
Ragatha and Jax, I think. Both of them?
No, I think they get separate episodes. I might be wrong. My phone won't stop pausing. I was expecting an announcement any day now. Maybe there will be. Maybe Mal's a liar.
Well, I know it's been in production hell for like the past couple months.
It's in production hell because people kept asking for it during Gaslight District stuff.
Oh.
What? What is
Gaslight
that?
District is another show from Glitch.
Oh. Okay. I don't think I've seen that one.
Yeah, well, that's because it's not out yet.
Oh. It's not out yet?
Yeah, I think it only has a pilot.
Oh, well, I haven't seen the pilot.
I have not either.
Oh, we should watch it. My nail is... I don't know if anyone else has this problem, but sometimes, like, my nails will start, like, chipping. Like, little pieces of it falls off, and then it's just rough, and I'm gonna file it. I do not like... there's a certain point where, like, I can't have my nails be. You know? It's part of why I've always been, like, picking my nails and stuff like that. Watch it, it's fun. We will. There's a lot of things.
There's also Knights of Guinevere, which I'm looking forward to, because that's Donna
Oh,
Terrace's
yeah! Is that out yet?
show. No.
I didn't even think that one had a pilot. I thought it just had a trailer.
No, it doesn't have a pilot either.
I am excited for that one. Man, they have a lot of stuff they're doing.
Yeah.
Ambitious. I like. Very exciting. The thing I'm most excited about with Knights of Guinevere is it's 2D. And it seems to be kind of like what, like Disney princess and glitchy, like, right?
Yeah. It looks pretty cool.
It really does. But we did only see the trailer, so.
But it's Donna Terrace, so it's gotta be good.
Most likely. Okay, back.
Welcome back.
Hopefully your phone behaves. It could just be Twitch Mobile. Twitch Mobile is evil.
Kind of notorious for being garbage.
No offense, Twitch Mobile, but get good.
No offense to Shmobo, but full offense.
Did you just forget that line in the line art, you think? Because I swear
Yeah,
you
I
drew
think I
it.
did.
I swear you drew it in the sketch. Whoops.
Whoops, whoops, whoops. I'm a silly goose.
Was this from Rhythm Heaven? Oh, it's Pokemon. I have added a couple Pokemon songs because I was just listening to them. I don't know. Random songs find me, and then I just end up listening to whole albums of just video game OSTs of video games I haven't played. And they're good! That's the one thing I kind of like about, like, okay, because I listen to, like, music on, like, YouTube Music. It's still not working. It's... Wait, what's the song?
Yeah, let's see. I don't know why it's not working. It's very sad. It's Pokemon
Just
Ultra...
copy paste this song. Share it.
How do I do that?
You do the 3 dots. Hit the 3 dots. The 3 dots. The 3 dots. Share. Copy.
Haha. This is the song.
There you go.
Let me try to see what's going on with the thingy. Okay, so mix it up as just being annoying. I
Weird.
see.
Weird.
You're supposed to be working.
It's connected. I mean, Cardboard House working.
Should be, maybe this isn't working?
Oh, that might be. Did you make a new...
Oh, it's because of I did the...
Yeah.
server bot.
Okay, it's fine.
Could not connect to the service.
Yeah, okay, just do it later.
Okay.
It's not going to work. That's why the drinks also aren't working.
I see. It all
You
makes
broke
sense
it.
now.
You broke it.
We broke it.
Okay, fine. I'll take the blame if you also take the blame.
We broke it together.
Together.
Our shared incompetence contributed to this disaster.
Okay, it wasn't incompetence. We did cool things.
We did do cool things.
You all will see on the Celeste stream. It'll be so cool.
I have to figure out the base colors, and then I'm gonna shade everything probably next week.
You're gonna shade it? Why?
Because it'll add. It's not gonna be anything crazy. It's just gonna be adding some extra texturing and stuff.
I guess. If you say so. It's just difficult to imagine, in my opinion. Well, the concept art usually isn't shaded.
Yeah, it is. For background stuff, totally is.
Maybe. I don't know. I'm not a concept artist. Are you gonna do cell shading?
I don't know.
Yes,
Figure it out.
yes.
What do you
Maybe
mean?
you should do cell shading.
Why?
Because, you know, when you go to do the comic, I don't think you'll be able to...
Well, I'm thinking of a more simple version of shading than cell shading, perhaps.
Oh, wait, what? Oh, like gradients?
Yeah, just gradients and stuff.
That could work. Did you all get to see my photo? I wasn't here for that. Oh. Did you send a photo in the Discord? Let me see. Where'd you send? If you sent. I do not see.
See no such photos. Wait.
I don't see anything. You sure you sent it?
Yeah, I don't see it.
It's not there. Unless maybe our Discord is broken. I don't know. Sure you sent it.
No, because my battery died. Oh,
Oh no!
dang.
Dang, that's unfortunate. Hate when that happens.
See. Oh my god, it's Santa!
Ah, you got Sprite? Oh, I see. Oh, that's
Why, I don't
amazing.
see.
Well, do you remember the Sprite that Freddy likes? What is it called? Brain.
Oh yeah, I
Winter
remember.
Melon. Yeah. That Pokemon Scarlet and Violet? Is it? You should just turn the YouTube music on thing all the time.
Yeah, that should
Just keep it on.
just do that.
It's
You're
Rainbow Road. You sent something too? Let me look. No, I got it. You keep drawing.
Okay, jeez. Nice Sprite sweater. That's a good sweater. Oh, cute. Oh, this is awesome.
Water
Aw.
balloon. Very, very cool.
Sounds like Pokemon? Sounds like Rainbow Road to me.
Yeah, it's my Sprite sweater. I feel like I don't have an ugly sweater, you know?
Yeah, I used to have one that was like, it was just this sheep, and it said Feliz Navidad.
Yeah, but I feel like you need like the ugly sweater. Like the only ugly sweater for you, you know? It's gotta find you. Like my dad has one. And I can't imagine anyone wearing that but him, you know?
That's true.
Like I need an ugly sweater. That is like me. I feel like it's gotta be like one of those obnoxious ones that light up, probably.
That's true. You need to be the star of the show.
Exactly. I need like a star headband. And then the sweater's maybe just the Christmas tree. You know?
That is smart.
I probably have
needs
to make
to
it
be, like,
myself.
The thing about ugly sweaters is that they need to be horrendously textured, you know? So like you need to sew like actual pine needles onto the
I'll just shed pine needles everywhere I go.
I
have to redo it every Christmas because I shed them all at the end of the night. That sounds accurate. If you look at Pokemon Scarlet and Violet fight song, that's what it sounds like. I mean, I'm sure it sounds similar because a lot of the songs on this playlist admittedly sound a little similar because they're songs I like, and so they're gonna sound similar.
Yeah, silly music taste.
This nail file is gonna die. Hold on, I need to cut this nail so that it's like at least even. I guess I'll deal.
What can't you find?
Nail clippers.
Oh. What? You don't have nail clippers?
I don't know where they are. I need to clip my nail. Oh, wait. Aha. You know, Mario Kart's a game that I feel like I need to get good at.
Get good.
Because I suck at Mario Kart. I used to think I was so good at it because, you know.
It was because I sucked even more.
Yeah. No way. No, I'm really bad at Mario Kart. But when I was younger, I thought I was the best because, you know.
Because you always beat me.
Well, we played it on the Wii.
Yeah.
And
it was so much easier on the Wii.
I remember it being easier, too.
I mean, like, we played it, because we were, like, playing it with our cousins, right? And we gave them our old Wii and, like, all of the games that were on it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Including Mario Kart. And we played it with them, and it was so much easier.
It was easier in the past, I feel like, on the Wii. But also, like, so other streamer that I watched just found out that he got his partner. Nice! Congrats to your fellow streamer. But, yeah. I also, part of it is like, you know, the little wheel insert, which I don't think that exists anymore. I could see there being one for like the Switch, a little wheel, like, add-on that you, like, motion control, you know? The motion control on the Switch, I feel like, sucks.
It does.
I don't know what it is. It's way worse than the Wii. The Wii, I felt like, oh yes,
the Wii was intuitive.
Driving like this, perfect, makes sense. If I'm not driving with the joystick on the Switch, I'm nothing. I'm using tilt controls. That's what, but with the Switch, I cannot use tilt controls. Breaks my heart. I just want to pretend like I'm driving.
Yeah, man.
Maybe my driving
fear.
fear.
I love those stupid, like, driving wheel add-ons that you could put your Wii remote in.
Yeah.
That was the best.
Maybe my driving fear comes from being bad at Mario Kart. And if I got good at Mario Kart, I'd be able to drive without fear.
Honestly, that's probably true.
Yeah.
I think you're onto something.
I'm onto something. There is one? I bet there is one for the Switch. My problem is, like, the Switch just in general has bad motion control. That I doubt that it would be as good. I just have issues with the... I have beef with the Switch, that's all. I've had beef with the Switch. I still have beef with the Switch. When did we even get our Switch? I don't even remember buying it. It just spawned one day.
I got it for my birthday, as in Dad got it for me for my birthday without ever asking me because he wanted it.
He wanted one for himself.
Mm-hmm.
Evil. That's evil.
That's just the nature of being a dad, I think.
I do that sometimes, though. I get presents.
You bought me that DM guide because you wanted it. I know you did.
Well, also it was like on sale, and
Let's see. So you're a cheapskate and you're buying stuff for yourself.
I know. Whoa! Thank you for the raid. I'm Hal.
I'm Mal.
And we are Hal Mal Productions. Oh, how was Dead by Daylight, Ace?
Did you win?
Did you win? Were you killer or survivor? Probably killer. And if so, who did you play?
Who did you kill?
It was Dead by Daylight. We're just doing some art for a comic that we're making. It's concept art. Where you winning, son? Did a lot of Survivor with buddies. That's fun. I feel like most of the time I watch you play Killer, I missed out on some good Survivor runs, probably. But did you win? Oh yeah, I don't think you got a 5-minute doodle. Would you like a 5-minute doodle?
Actually, I think we did a long time ago.
Was it?
Yeah, I think I still have it.
Oh wait, maybe.
I remember it looked really bad though.
I'm pretty sure you've done one for me. We might have.
I think I remember it.
The frog. We did a frog for someone in the past. I don't think it was Ace.
It was for Koichi, I think.
Oh yeah.
Koichi does frog things.
Yeah, usually, but decided to play with friends today. Well,
Sounds like a fun time.
does sound like a fun time. For those of you who don't know us, we are sibling streamers. We mostly do art. We do a little bit of gaming. Right now, it's mostly Celeste for the game.
Yes, I have an addiction, and I'm not ashamed of it.
We all have our gaming addictions.
I think Celeste is a good addiction to have.
That's true. If you look above my head, we've got our chat, and we have chibi icons that everyone can be. You can change the character that you are using channel points. And yeah. Fun time. You can also donate to the community challenge to get add 5 more characters to the pool. We have some from multiple different fandoms. Gravity Falls, Avatar: Last Airbender, Adventure Time, Undertale.
We just added Don't Starve not too long ago.
That's true. And some other bits and bobs like D&D and some other stuff. That frog's your TikTok profile picture.
I love seeing my art as other people's profile pictures. It makes me so happy.
Whoa. Goodness. Oh yes, we do have ourselves in the Twitch chat, that's true. Our dog as well. He's just sleeping over there. He loves sleeping around. Like a dog sleeps around the house. Like different places. Just like different places in the house. And Cardboard Hal. Yes. Lots of characters in the chat. I think we're like past 50 at this point. But we need more. Yes, Freddy is me. There's a lot of Hal going on right now. It'd all be Hal. All the chibi icons. You can also make Cardboard Hal talk with channel points. You know, speaking of birthday stuff, one thing... Oh, thank you for the hydrate. One thing about Mal. You are so difficult.
Help, they trapped me in here.
We've not trapped Cardboard Hal. If anything, Cardboard Hal would kidnap somebody faster than anyone could kidnap him. Birthdays.
I'm going to
You are-
rule the world one day. Hee hee ha ha.
Hee hee ha ha, indeed.
Mal's so difficult to get gifts for.
I am.
You really
I
are.
know this about myself. It's true.
If you ask Mal, what do you want for your birthday? Was the response? I don't know, I don't want anything. Impossible.
You said it in my exact tone of voice, too.
I don't know, I don't want anything. A new drawing tablet?
I like my drawing tablet.
Mal just got a new one as well. Because there was like a really big sale going on. I don't know why that message happened twice. Hey Mal, what do you want for your birthday?
Well, it just happened, so you're a little late.
No. Yeah, it's to see how similar you sound to me.
But I don't want to answer it the same way as you.
Wow. I got a gift for you once I can draw. You can always draw. But yeah, Mal's a very difficult gift getter.
I am.
I think I'm the opposite. But I don't know. I don't usually tell people what I want for my birthday. People just get me anything. And it's usually something I want. Oh no, that's not layered correct.
My wires are all on the wrong side.
Oh dear.
Or on the wrong layer. How did that happen?
Whoops. I don't know.
Oh, I see. Where did I put this? It should be in desk decor.
Yes, it is Slime Rancher. No, I want it to be good, gooder, and goodest. I prefer getting one thing I specifically asked for my birthday than a bunch of things I didn't and don't really need. To be honest,
That's same.
I kind of agree. Like one really nice thing is usually better than a lot of things that I'm not going to use. However, people usually get me things that I didn't even know I wanted, and I did want.
To be fair, like
I think this birthday was a good birthday
yeah,
for you.
this birthday was a good birthday for me because I got cool dice and stuff. I don't think I got a single thing that I like didn't want.
You liked the dice I got you so much. I'm so glad.
But also like I don't usually I don't mind when people get me like clothes and stuff for my birthday because my grandma is so good at shopping for clothes for me. I don't know where she gets them, but they're so good. I'm wearing one of the outfits right now.
She's not that good at getting clothes for me. She's decent, but most of the clothes just don't fit me. Matt, do you like D&D dice?
I do like D&D dice.
Gotta collect all. I'll always accept clothes for my birthday or Christmas. Socks are one thing that is like, I think everyone always needs to get for their birthday. If you never know what to get someone, you can get them socks. Good socks. Nice socks. Not like just whatever socks. Important socks. What's the format for character change? So, there's two redeems. There's a random reroll, which will get you a random character. And then, change your character. Change your character, you have to type a specific code. They should be in the description of our, Twitch. But the basic thing is all capital letters, the acronym for what fandom they're from. So if it's Avatar The Last Airbender, it would be capital ATLA, Avatar The Last Airbender. And then a capital letter for the first letter of their name and the rest of their name lowercase. So if you were Aang, it would be capital ATLA, and then A again, and then lowercase ANG. So Aang, like that. Now, I know what to get Mal. Socks with silly designs, yes. Or just socks that are comfortable, you know?
Yeah.
Or compression socks. Or just fuzzy socks. Just socks. You are ripping this out of my ear.
No, I'm sorry. I'm trying to adjust my foot. Oh god.
What have you done? You ripped.
I'm all tangled up in wires. Okay, I fixed it.
Thank you.
Sorry.
Yes, so like capital UT for Undertale, and then Sans. Start with capital S. That is a good example. But that's how you change the character.
If you're curious about anyone in particular, you can look in our About section. There's a whole section.
Oh, we got Owl House too, I forgot.
Yeah.
We got Our House. Owl House, Undertale, Gravity Falls, a couple more. Okay, I see. I was looking at Adventure Time. It starts with AT, so I was thinking, is it AT or at? I didn't look at the other categories to notice. Yes, AT. For Adventure Time. Thank you for contributing to the Chibi Chat Icon Challenge. If you have Gravity Falls or the Owl House, you should probably also get Amphibia. We need to watch Amphibia. That's part of the problem. We haven't watched Amphibia. I know we need to. That's one of the things we desperately need to watch. But yeah, I don't really know the characters that are in it, unfortunately. I kind of know them because I've seen them around, because yeah, those like fandoms tend to like intertwine. But yeah. Or if you don't know what to do with your points, just put them into the challenge. Yeah. Thank you for contributing, Third Anake. For new emotes. Yes, they're sister shows. I do need to watch Amphibia though. I've heard good things about it. But like, just from description, it sounds very, very strange. I think the reason I haven't super watched Amphibia yet is because it kind of sounds a little bit, like humor-wise, like Star vs. the Forces of Evil. And I really wanted to like Star vs. the Forces of Evil, but I just couldn't. I don't know why. It just wasn't my cup of tea. And I'm worried I'm not going to like Amphibia. Even though, from what I've heard, I would like it. I'm just nervous. You know? What's this? Oh, it's a pencil.
Yeah, I didn't get rid of the desk decorations, so it's all kind of together.
I've been turned off from watching Star because I've heard it drops off hard after season 2. Here's what my thing was with Star versus the Forces of Evil. It was okay, and a lot of the cool stuff was in this book that you had to buy. And as far as I know, the show like didn't really address the stuff in the book much at all.
Yeah.
And most of the Star vs. the Forces of Evil fans really only like were interested in the stuff that was in the book. It was like the journal, right?
I don't know. I don't really know much about. I don't remember much about Star vs. the Forces of Evil. I remember liking it.
I heard it had really good lore, but like the show just doesn't address
But
it.
I wasn't a fan of Star and Marco as a couple. They didn't give off in love vibes to me.
Well, that kind of becomes a point in the show, I'm pretty sure, but I don't know. Or if you want a surprise, you do reroll character, it's random. Yes. But it does make you still type. It's just, if you type in a code, it's not gonna do anything. It's just...
Yeah.
It's
we
kind of
found that it literally doesn't work unless we ask for a text input, even though the text input doesn't matter. So it's weird.
Yeah. I'm not entirely sure why. I accidentally cut this nail too short. I'm a fool. I don't really like this song.
Yeah, me either.
Get rid of
it. The thing is, I can't get rid of it. If
Why?
I play this entirely, because it's still being weird. Remove it from Q, but for some reason I can't remember it in the playlist.
Weird. Our House, Amphibia, and some other shows, all the universes are connected. I think
I know for Owl House and Amphibia, and I'm pretty sure Gravity Falls, ?
Well, yes, Gravity Falls, because isn't it canon that Ida and Grunkle Stan, like,
oh yeah,
dated?
They did date. Yeah, because Grunkle Stan has an ex called Marilyn, and she wore a shirt that said over 30 and very flirty, and yeah, they were in fact in love.
Gravity Falls and Rick and Morty are connected. Was that because of the book? I feel like I heard something. You read the books.
I did read the books, and yeah, I think number one, Ford was seen in the background of one of the Rick and Morty scenes.
Oh, well that would do it.
And so it's canon that he like visited one of the dimensions in Rick and Morty.
I mean, technically with Gravity Falls, everything's like connected because all the different universes and stuff. If a character can jump universes, they're canon in everything. All the universes are connected. Boom. Rick and Morty technically can connect to any show since it deals with the multiverse. That too. So if both of those shows have like, you know, dimension hopping, boom. Stan lost stuff in portals, and in Rick and Morty series, the stuff can be seen flying out. Nice.
The stuff that they threw in the bottomless pit in that one episode.
Oh, is
Probably.
It's a bottomless pit. It's bottomless.
Which, as you can see, is bottomless.
It's.
Let's put the desks back in.
Wow, dramatic much? You dropped your pencil. Don't have to look so distraught. Just pick it back up. She's so sad for her.
Where'd it go?
Pick it up.
I'm pathetic and sad. Okay, I don't want to pick up my own pencil.
No, it was when Stan first activates the machine. That was the episode where Grunkle Stunkle won the Funkle Bunkle. I see. And Amphibia does have some good lore. I think you will like it, Hal. I have heard I'd like it, and I do just need to give it a shot because I very unfairly haven't given it a shot. I do plan on watching it eventually. I just need to do it. Like, you know? Were you there for my train arc? I don't think so. Maybe not.
Let's see. To color in this chair. I don't know.
Watch it with chat. Maybe. I don't know. We do have that as like, in the form, like doing watch-alongs and like movie nights with people in Discord, mayhaps. I'm unsure yet, but maybe. I was thinking about Galaxy Train Q. Got chores? Oh, bummer. I hate having to do chores. Even though I also will do chores. I really desperately need a pack, because I'm leaving for my vacation tomorrow. But I really don't want to.
Okay, so I don't want to make the chair black because it's overlapping with the computer, which I also want to be black.
So... Galaxy Train show? Like Infinity Train? Or like making a show? Is this a show that exists or a show that you would like to make?
What did I do? Oh no.
I believe in you. Infinity Train? Yes, Infinity Train is a show. It's my favorite show in the universe. It's very, very good. And I'd recommend you watch it, but it's not really anywhere right now, so... yeah. Yeah, that's what I was thinking of, my bad. Yeah. It's very good. I've only seen the first 2 seasons, haven't gotten around to the other 2 seasons, but I know the basis of them. What, Infinity Train? Oh, you missed out on season 3? That's unfortunate. That's...
Season 2 is good too, though. Like,
no, season 2 is very, very good. But season 3 is, like, insane, in my opinion. I think a lot of people's opinion. I think that's a lot of people's, like, whoa, you know?
Mm-hmm.
That's all I'll say.
It's a good show.
Season 3 was the one with the kid that like high numbers, right? Yes.
I'm like really good at the train.
Mm-hmm. I think it's called The Cult of the Conductor. That's what book 3 is called. Because technically they're not seasons, they're books.
Is that what it's like? Do the chapters or like books have like actual names? Because
Okay.
I kind of thought that those were like maybe like fan names.
Okay, so here's the thing. This is the confusing thing. So the creator of Infinity Train didn't really like the show's seasons being referred to as books because it would create confusion.
That is
Because
true.
it would make people think, oh, so it's like a graphic novel, you know? Who would win, the Infinity Train or the Polar Express? The Infinity Train.
Easily.
Have you seen it? It's it's huge. I mean, I think it's kind of in the name, and kind of like each cart has its own dimension. It's kind of wild. It's... I've cut my nails. I don't know. They're a lot shorter than I wanted them to be, but I couldn't stand how long they were. Yeah, but the Polar Express has the Christmas spirit. I bet there's a whole... I think
there's at least infinity Christmas carts in
I was
the
about to
Infinity
say,
Train.
there's definitely some Christmas carts on the train, in Infinity Train. I bet Santa lives on one of the things in the Infinity
Santa
Train.
actually exists on the Infinity Train.
Actually, Santa, he's he's a passenger on the train.
Oh, he's
And
a
it's currently
passenger?
he's working on his
What's
way.
his number?
I don't know. He's working his way down.
He needs to atone for all of the elves that are working in his factory.
Oh yeah, it's a bit of a high number. He's gonna be there for a while. That's actually why he could only work one day a year, because he keeps every single after every Christmas, he does a bunch of naughty stuff again and ends up back on the train. What if every car on the Snowpiercer train was on the Infinity Train? I mean, with Infinity Train, there's infinite possibilities, so there could essentially be a train in the train. In fact, there's kind of a point where you see it happen in the show that there's a train in a train. It's not on the Infinity Train,
But it's in one of the cars?
But, well, it's, yeah. Well, it's not on one of the cars. It's when Ryan and Mingy get on the train. They're on a train and they...
Okay, that's kind of an interesting thing because that actually happened in reverse. The Infinity Train was on the real world train.
Hey man, I don't know how it works. And we'll never know. In a tone for breaking and entering into everyone's house. Yeah. So he's like, it takes him a year to get his number down. And then, yeah. The anti-guy gonna get off the train, you wonder. I like this Club Penguin song. Something about it's groovy.
It's pretty good. I think it's in one of the Puffle Rescue games, maybe.
It sounds like I have no idea. I just like it. I'll be back. Oh, wait.
I don't know if you guys have seen JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, but I made a Santa in that universe. Dang. I feel like Santa... I don't know much about JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, but I know that, like... I've seen, like, the first 2 seasons, and I think things change very dramatically after the 2nd season. Because, like, one of the main things about JoJo that everyone says about JoJo is like, oh man, everyone's got their stands. And I don't know what a stand is, and at this point I'm afraid to ask. So does Santa have a stand in the JoJo's universe? Stands are the physical manifestation of your spirit. Of course. And they just fight for you. Fight with you? Watch part 3, things ramp up. Yeah, but I kinda got bored of it. The stands and story get better every part. Maybe. God, where's everything? Okay. Gosh. Okay. So yeah, I think that looks good for the chair. So if we go desk decor. Turn that down. Oh goodness. Desk decor. This thing. That's all of this. Okay. Cool. Let's color in this stuff.
I got my teaching placement.
Huh? You did?
Yep. I'm teaching the high school and adults. Which I've taught before. They know me.
But yeah, are you gonna actually like do the Saturday art class instead of just help?
Yes.
That's exciting.
I'm a teacher. For realsies. Okay. What are you talking about with stands? I kind of like overheard. This is like JoJo Bizarre's Adventure.
Yeah. Santa in JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
What? Like, do you fight Santa? Is he like super muscular like all the other characters?
I imagine so. I don't know actually. Definitely should be.
No, not every character is muscular in JoJo. I mean, most of them definitely are. At least the main
ones
characters.
that are powerful definitely are.
Yeah.
Where is my Halloween playlist?
I watched like 2 seasons of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, and I got so upset that like one of the characters died that I stopped watching. It was Caesar. He like was blonde.
Yeah, the blonde
He
guy
did
with
bubble.
the bandana.
He did bubble magic in like it wasn't
He was
magic.
cool.
It's not magic, okay? But he died so suddenly, and it was like it made me upset. It's
Yeah.
only in the beginning characters, okay. Only parts 1 through 3. Those are the only ones I saw, so that makes sense. It just, my dad expressed wanting to watch JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. He does not watch anime.
Dude, he would hate JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
Well, because one of the things he's like, I, like, whenever we tried to get him to watch anime, he's like, I don't like anime because, like, the characters always explain whatever they're gonna do. And he was like, oh, I gotta watch JoJo Bizarre's Adventure. All the characters do. In the first, like, 2 seasons.
like
is talk about.
That's like kind of part of the humor of it.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
That everyone's just constantly
It's,
explaining themselves over and over.
oh man, I'm probably not gonna watch more JoJo though. It's definitely not my style. That phone should be pink. I know
This
that
is not a phone. This is a picture.
the phone.
Oh, yeah. You're so right.
I know that like they're like school phones and they would all be the same, but I want pink phone. Okay,
Yes.
I say so, so it's pink. Hey you.
You see anyone with remotely orange hair and you're like, that's you.
Lotte, that's you. That's all I got. I forgot all other orange characters. I love Kirby's Epic Yarn. I love Kirby's Epic Yarn. That's me.
You gotta be kidding me.
Well, I'm sorry you chose orange and red hair for
Okay,
the 2
this
characters.
is supposed to be blonde and brown, okay?
Uh-huh.
It's just tinted orange because of the room.
Uh-huh. That's me. That's you and me. I'm fine with this.
What?
I texted my grandma. Well, she texted me. She said, "How did the exam go today?" And I said, "I don't know what the result is until like a couple days later, but I hope I passed." And she just sent me a series of emojis, like a bunch of them.
She's got fingers crossed, a sweaty smile,
a grimace,
gritting her teeth,
a grimace, and a prayer hands, and
and
she's got my back. That's good to know.
our grandparents are so funny.
I'm so. It is definitely you. You know what you're doing, okay?
I'm changing it.
Oh, orange hair, pink shirt. That's you.
It's not me.
How come you say my grandmother and not our grandmother when talking to Mal? I don't know.
I think it's because we don't call her our we don't call her grandma. We call her mom.
Yeah.
So
We don't... Or like, I also will say my mom or my dad instead of our...
It's weird because we speak in plurals all the time, but whenever we're talking about our parents, we're
Like, you don't say our dad, you say my dad.
Actually, I think I tend to say our dad even when you're not in the room, you know? Even when like
Oh, so now then anyone, it's our dad. Chat, our dad.
I speak in plurals all the time, okay? Maybe I speak in plurals more than you do.
So I just look selfish.
Yes. Cause you'll take compliments for me and I'll speak like as if you're still there, you know?
Wow.
Even when you're not.
I don't know. I think I tend to say like my because Mal knows it's ours, but if I say ours, then I guess I think that implies like, cause I used to say like, oh, our dad, our whatever, like to like friends I was talking
They're
to
like,
without you being
Yeah.
there, and they'd be like, our
So
dad,
you were
like,
shamed out of it. You
Yeah,
were
I
shamed
think-
out of your plural speaking.
yeah, I think so.
I can't believe this. This is a tragedy.
Yo, free dad.
Yeah, basically.
I think that mug should be green. Green in my mind. It sounds so weird without the
A little bit about. Okay. Anyway, I want this thing to be blue. I know they're black in real life. But
That's
I like...
purple.
This is blue.
That is definitely purple.
This is totally blue.
That does not look blue.
It totally does. I know it's purple on the color wheel, but it looks blue.
Yes, it's Friday Night Funkin'. This song makes me want to assassinate my blue-haired ex-partner. It's like I can still hear them. I know they're not... You can't hear them, but I can hear them. But it's Monday. Why is it called Friday Night Funkin'?
You get it freaky on a Friday night.
Freaking on a Friday night. This feels illegal. I break the rules. I listen to what I want when I want. Sue me. That flower should be blue. That is definitely purple.
It is blue. It looks blue. I don't know what you're talking about.
You say so.
This totally looks blue in the context of this picture.
If you say so.
Like, I know it is literally purple, but it looks blue.
Huh.
What other colors are in the magical voice?
What do these guys look like again?
Oh yeah, I don't have anything yellow. Not really, anyway.
Yeah, you got all these pencils around.
That is true.
Honestly,
That's an
I think
ugly
you're probably
yellow.
gonna have to get rid of some orange. Make some of these a little bit more, like, variety. Like,
Let's
more
see.
reddish tones and yellowish tones within the orange, if that makes sense.
Mhm.
You know?
It does look pretty monochrome, huh?
Yeah. I don't think it's a good idea to always add to whenever I say, okay, back to, because then they're gonna say back to it, back to whatever, you know?
Purple. I want a true purple, which is gonna look like this. Okay, this is purple.
Okay. If
See
you
how it's
say
not
so.
blue?
Yeah, sure. It just looks like a little bit more saturated than the blue. You should be reusing colors, by the way. You have a
moving
purple
color.
already over there.
Right. See how this is not blue either?
Sure. I have that kind of problem with, for some reason, my phone has decided that every single time I go to type remember, it's going to misspell it and write it in all caps. Every single time I go to write remember. It misspells it as R-M-B-E-R.
Remember.
In all caps. So I'll be like, oh yeah, remember that one time when we like, you know, went over to like our friend's house, and every time.
It's always so funny to me.
It's sort of my. Did you get have you seen like, okay, so like the creator of Phineas and Ferb?
Yeah.
He like made like this video talking about how every single time he goes to talk about one of his characters from Phineas and Ferb, specifically Ferb, and he types in Ferb in his phone, it always autocorrects to Ferb Brigade. Yeah, Dan Povenmire. It always autocorrects to Ferb Brigade. Ferb Brigade. Ferb Brigade. And he's not sure why.
What's a Ferb Brigade?
And yeah, I don't know why. Sometimes autocorrect, I think, is out to get some of us in particular. Does it want me to say back to work? Or does it want me to say that? Or what? I don't know. Like, autocorrect can be funny sometimes. Do some colored pencils.
Could.
But it's probably, I guess she wouldn't have colored pencils.
She would?
She'd have colored highlighters, but not pencils.
That's true. Draw any highlighters on here? That's kind of it, though. It's counted as desk decor. Interesting. I'm making her bag perfect.
Ferb for me is Fern. At some point, this is the only explanation I have for it, is that he must have like texted someone something about Ferb Brigade, right? Like, oh, time to bring in the Ferb Brigade. I don't know what that means. I don't know why he would do it, but he must have written that at some point. And like it probably was this thing where like Ferb was being autocorrected to like Fern or something like that. So he clicked like, oh no, I do want it to say Ferb Brigade, not Fern Brigade, but whatever, right? And ever since then, it says that must be it. Because my remember thing, that's because I think I tried to autocorrect something once next to it, and I tried to say, no, I do want it to be all caps. I don't want to like tone down. I'm trying to purposely write in all caps, right? But I spelt it wrong on accident. So I was like, it was dumb.
It was very dumb. Very silly situation to be in.
Yeah, it is looking pretty monochrome. I think that, just some things are gonna have to change color. I spelled Erie Coffee so many times, my phone, remembers that if I go. See, I definitely know of, like, some fun stuff that I, like, type. Like, specifically, like, character names. Like, if it's, like, I'm a part of a brand new, fandom or whatever, it like takes a while to recognize like the name that I'm trying to write, and then eventually it gets there and it will like do it right every time. Like when I was playing Genshin, it took a while to like get some of the names, and then it was like, oh, I know who you're talking about. Kaya! Yes! And then it's really funny because like if you write like certain characters' names together all the time, like if I write Mitsuba, the next thing it auto-generates for me is like Anko.
Yeah. Or like sometimes you'll write Mitsuba and it just says Mitsuko.
It's like, we know what you mean.
We know what you mean. We know what this conversation is about.
Your phone is still new. You're training it well. But I have a sneaking suspicion that autocorrect has like changed because of like them trying to slowly incorporate like AI, and sometimes I think it's just stupid, you know?
It's just wrong 90%
It just
of the time.
It just has no idea how humans communicate and just like likes to pretend it does. So it will just like, because there's been times where autocorrect has tried to spell something wrong, like a correct spelling of mine into a wrong spelling.
Like remember.
Yeah, like remember. There's been other times too where I'll like be typing like a comment on like, I don't know, TikTok or something like that, and my phone's like, you mean to spell it like eepy, not sleepy. I misspell stuff so much, it thinks I want to type it, yeah.
Oh man, it's actually really annoying though, because it's like, man, I'll be typing a name and then like I'll just like press space without even realizing it, and like little did I know that autocorrect decided to just complete a completely like nonsensical sentence regarding that name.
It's funny, like,
and then I'll like send the text and it'll be like, oh, Hal like made some soup and then like the rest of what I'm saying, like, oh, Hal made some soup, needs to go to a doctor's appointment.
Oh. Yeah, the soup I guess was not good then, huh? Jeez.
And like I don't realize that it did it, so that's what the text says, and I just have to live with that.
Sometimes autocorrect corrects my name from Hal into Halbert, which I think is a type of weapon.
No, that's a halberd.
Yeah. Okay, but see, why is Halbert? Look, Captions knows what Halbert is.
And it
but
knows the difference between halberd and halbert.
Yeah, okay, but it, like, whenever I say Hal, it just says how instead of Hal. So, is Halbert an actual name? That's quite strange, Halbert. This is not my name. I don't know why it does that. I don't think that's a thing. I'm looking this up. What's a Halbert? Looking up Halbert. Halbert. Okay, it thinks I mean halberd. So why does it know what Halbert is? Because I don't think it's a thing. Is Hal Bard? Okay, now I need to play a bard.
Pay bard named Hal.
What does the name Halbert mean? Oh, it's a name. Halbert showers your little one with compliments and grandeur, with meanings like noble, imminent, bright, light, glorious, and shining one. Baby Halbert can walk with the courage and confidence of a superhero. What the hell? Oh my god.
Every time I hear Celeste music, I just want to play Celeste.
You know how like some people yearn for the mines?
I yearn for the mountains.
You yearn for the mountains. You yearn. Ask that to ChatGPT. Nah. Plated steel. I did that to this. Okay, so I was like studying for my art exam, right? And like one of the questions that like I was studying with was like, oh yeah, what's like a striker? And I was like, oh, it's flint and steel.
I mean, that's what it is. So it's like not even incorrect.
Like, yeah, but the pronunciation's very important, I think. You know? Dad? Hi. It's right there. It's bleeping. I've been playing Minecraft this entire time, but currently I'm in the Nether. The Nether. Oh my god. I was like, I think I'll never be able to pronounce some of those things the same.
Yeah, anytime, like, it's so funny. Like, I'm rewatching a bunch of, like, old Minecraft videos from the Empire Squad, and, like, dude, I hear them say Flint and Steel, and I'm like, why didn't they say it like Flint and Steel? And I'm like, oh yeah, that movie didn't come out yet. Oh wait, I wanted to add that to my Halloween playlist. No, go back.
Ah!
Here.
Save to playlist. Save to playlist.
Aha.
My love with the dog. Yes, Boomer is
Oh.
such a sweet dog. Hold on, I want to bring him over to the mic. He doesn't talk, but wait, Boomer, wait. Come back.
There's an actual mod where you can get some lava chicken. What the heck?
Lava chicken do.
My reference window was upside down.
Boomer, say hi. Say hi. Speak into the mic. Say hi. He yawned very quietly. I don't know if you heard. Gonna be in my lap. Okay. Let's just chill here. Now take a shower. Now talk to y'all later. Right, bye bye. He's such a good boy. Boomer, loves cuddles. He's like a big cuddle boy. And he acts like a cat. Okay. No. It's okay. Here, I'm gonna get you cuddled. Like, more comfy. Ugh. Oh. Boomer. Wait. There he goes. As soon as I left, I heard such a good boy. Yes, Boomer is just a good boy. Okay, bye-bye. Oh, that's not an S, that's just a swirly design.
Yeah, that's really design.
Okay, it looks like an S to me. Like, you know, like those pretentious people that, like, wear their own, like, letters and the names?
Yeah. People are silly.
I used to have a necklace, I think, that had my own name because my grandma got it for me. Which, like, I can understand, like...
Not the cool grandma.
No. Like, yeah, I can understand, like, you know, a loved one wearing the name of a, like, loved one. But wearing your own name is a little weird. Right?
You're so right. It is weird.
Like, I think those name necklaces are to get a name of someone else, not your own name, right? Or am I misunderstanding? Because, like, I guess in a weird way, it's like, well, I mean, people do need to know your name. It's a little confusing if you're wearing someone else's name and your name is not. Not if you don't know your name. I mean, that's fair. You know, if you don't know your name and you need to be reminded, I guess it makes sense to, like, wear something there. But, like, I guess, like, that's what name tags tend to be for.
I feel like most people get those kinds of things as gifts, though. So it's like, oh, you know, I just saw this and I thought of you because it literally says your name.
Yeah. I saw this and immediately thought of you because it's your name. That's it.
I just knew I had to get it for you.
Like, if I walk up to you, oh my gosh, my nails. They're, like, falling apart. It's like premium buttons to me. I guess. Like, I can understand it to an extent, but, like, to me it makes more sense to wear the name of, like, someone else, right? But I guess, like, not everyone would know that that's someone else's name. and then it would just get confusing. It's like pronoun buttons to me. But your name.
I guess so.
Swipe text is the devil.
This is not a song. That's not a song.
That's a sound.
Oh, I can't remember from the playlist because some weirdness is going on. I need to reload, I think, but I am too lazy to do that.
Aw, poor you.
Poor me, honestly.
You're like, yeah, poor me.
Believe it or not, some people just associate different colors with their classes. And I'm also just trying to get some color variety in here. I can't have all the folders be red.
I'm aware, okay? But I think the color variety should come in like making the chairs maybe like more red.
Well, okay, we'll get there.
Okay. I do think you should do it after you start adding some color because then you can be like, okay. Speaking of pour, did you all pour some sugar on May?
What does that mean?
I also don't know what that means. Is it because it's raining?
What does that have to do with the rain?
Pour, rain pours.
Yeah, but what does sugar have to do with the rain?
I like sugar. I don't know. It's... a song before your time, sadly.
Dang. I always hate it when I make people feel old.
Aw. You're like, oh, sorry, you're just old. You know, this funky song sounds like a Celeste song to me.
Kind of does.
Folder looks like that. Aren't the pockets typically the same color as the folder?
Yes. That's pocket. Pocket.
Oh, I'm dumb. I see.
You see
Whoa.
in reverse?
Yes. I was like, also, why are the pockets shaped that way?
I can't believe you.
And why is it upside down? I'm really dumb. Just ignore me. I thought that this was like, for some reason, you didn't put anything in the folder and it's just an open folder. And I was like, I don't know why you're doing that, but okay. You know?
You silly goose.
It looks so much like a folder.
It looks so much like a folder. I can't believe you didn't get it.
I mean, there'll also be more color when like there's more student backpacks and stuff like that.
I've got some backpacks in here.
Yeah.
It'll be great times.
Garbage can should be blue, probably. Because it's like probably recycling because it's paper.
Sorry, I keep adjusting my sitting position and it's screwing
Ripping
up
my earbuds out of my ears.
I'm so sorry. I just fidget a lot.
I do too. I'm really worried that my test is going to be like disqualified because of the amount of fidgeting I did.
Everyone fidgets when they're in a test. Come on.
Yeah, but I like fidget a lot.
With this pin. Ray.
I had a teacher once that like, okay, Well, okay, no. How many of you guys have taken like an AP course before? Okay, because they're awful, and I'm so sorry for anyone that had to go through that.
I took an AP course and I loved it, so.
Okay, listen, not everyone's as cool as you. Okay. Once I failed it. See, that's the thing. Here's my thing with AP courses. They're awful because you can do this entire course, put your heart and soul into it. You can even get an A in the class and still not get the credit for it.
Yeah, it's pretty evil, I'm not gonna lie. It worked out for me, though.
Yeah. Sorry, everyone else. But yeah, you can, like, you know, you can do great in the class, but if you fail the test, you fail the whole thing. It doesn't matter. Right? Awful. Actually awful. And I had, like, a really, really bad teacher for my AP. I took A-Push because that was the only AP class that they offered at the time. And I had such a bad time with it that I even stopped taking honors because I just lost so much confidence in myself. I was like, I'm not doing that again.
Well, that's just a symptom of having a terrible teacher.
Well, okay, that definitely didn't help. I don't know, well, there was a lot wrong, right? I failed every test in class and final. It was the first time that I, like, actually, like, started failing. It was not a great feeling.
Dude, she was a monster. I didn't have her because I specifically, like, I actually would have gotten her for my AP government class, but I literally, like, our mom emailed the school and said, I'm not having another one of my children in this woman's class.
The crazy thing was the response the school had was like, yeah, we know she's a problem, and we've had, like, people complain about her, so, like, you know, we will, like, you know, because we don't want, like, this to become a problem, fine, you know?
I mean, she emailed them with her freaking law firm email.
Right, but, like...
just to make a statement, you know?
They knew that, like, this school knew that she was, like, a problem. Like, she had, like, a really major problem, like, harassing students and bullying students.
Yeah.
Like me! And the school knew and did nothing, and it was, like, the worst. So the moment, like, a parent complained, they were like, oh, yeah, we know, so, okay, fine.
Yeah, they're like, okay, we're gonna take you out, and it's fine, just don't sue us.
Yeah, she still works at the school. I'm so annoyed by that.
She should not be a teacher.
But... like, I got, like, I think my lowest grade I got was, like, a 32. And I cried. And I, like, remember, like, you know, asking her what I did wrong because I studied so hard. And I really, like, I felt like I did well on the test. And she, to my face, called me stupid.
Yeah, it was, like, she was awful. And she, like, played favorites so hard, too.
She'd switch up her favorites based on the day, though.
Yeah, I know.
What'd you get for the AP final?
Her least favorites were always the same, though.
Here's the thing. For the AP final, I started talking about this because I wanted to talk about how annoying it was that I had to, like, write in pen in that class. Because she, like, would fail you if you wrote in pencil. But technically for the AP exam, you have to write in pen, which is kind of insane to me.
It's because writing in pen is faster, isn't it?
Yes.
So you can complete the test faster.
But, like, you have to write in pen for the AP final. Like, they won't accept it if it's in pencil for some reason.
Yeah, that's kind of crazy.
Which is, like, totally backwards from, like, what you're used to with tests, right? But, you don't find out what you get on the AP exam until, like, the summer, right?
Yeah, so you were, like, in constant panic mode.
For the entire summer, I was having endless, like, panic attacks. Because I was like, if I failed this exam, I went through all of that hell for nothing. So eventually, the test came out on my birthday. And I, like, was crying and panicked and whatever, and I ended up getting a 3, which is enough to pass. And oh my god, I've never felt so much relief in my life. I was like, I never have to deal with that again, right? I, like, you know, look in the group me with, like, everyone else in my class. I'm, like, the only person that passed, and I barely passed because a 3 is barely passing.
Yeah, she was like bad at her job. Like she did not teach correct information.
She got wrong information all the freaking time. And like the thing that I'm also like confused about was like she bragged all the time about like, oh, we get so many 5s.
Yeah, I know. And it's so weird because she was friends with our French teacher, right? And our French teacher is the sweetest person alive. So it was like, man, how did someone so awful become friends with someone so sweet? And it was like, and like every time like our French teacher would talk about how, oh yeah, you know, people don't like her as a teacher, but you know, she gets the results. She's got the highest like grade point average in the school.
No, she does not.
And like I'm convinced that this teacher was just lying to her face because that's not true at all.
It's crazy. Cause like, yeah. I don't know. But yeah, I would not recommend anyone takes an AP class because you could go through all that hell and then come out with nothing.
Nothing to show.
And
it's
the thing I'm annoyed about
tragic
is even though I did end up getting a 3, it didn't actually end up giving me the college credit that I wanted or needed. Because I didn't need it.
Yeah.
So I literally did go through all that hell for nothing.
It's sad. It's really sad.
I took human geography, and as an art kid, it sucked. Yeah, no. I'm terrible at, like, any geography. My, roommates will play, like, GeoGuessr all the time. There was one time where they played GeoGuessr specifically for, like, the town we lived in, and I still couldn't name any of the places. It was bad. I was like, where are we? And they were like, this is a block from our house. Like, I'm terrible with geography or any, like, sense of direction, anything like that. Not for me.
Okay, let's see. Well, things to do still.
I think you're gonna get a lot of color on the right side because of the bookshelf and the posters.
Yeah.
You need to do the American flag.
Yeah, I know. America. Never get over the fact that schools are literally required to hang an American flag in every classroom.
The government buildings.
I know, but like that's kind of stupid.
Or the pledge, yeah, that too. Which also is a little weird, but... I don't make the rules. Did you guys ever have to do, like, a pledge for your school? I don't know if I remember mine. Do you remember any of our school pledges?
I know I knew the elementary school one.
I promised to follow the golden rule. This is the only part I remembered. This is the Bobcat pledge.
Yeah, I remember it because it was actually my class that came up with it.
Yeah. Well, I think my class came up with it one year.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because
I remember my class came up with it, and then that was the pledge that we used for the rest of my school career.
Really? No.
Maybe each class came up with their own version of the pledge.
Maybe. Oh wait, I do. It was for elementary school only. I think it was only for elementary school for us too. I don't remember having one for like high school.
Yeah.
They just did school announcements instead.
We have more.
Cute. What do you? Okay, so do you remember your pledge? Do it right now.
It's like, I am a bobcat, both respectful and responsible. Something, something, something. I don't remember it.
Oh, wow, you lied.
I did lie.
We even had a song version, I think. So, okay. I didn't have a song version of the pledge, but I did have, a song, thing for, like, when you, like, not graduate, but, like, when you leave 5th grade and go into, like, you know, middle school, I guess. They, like, have the song that you have to do for, like, the end of the year. And I had 2. One of them is, like, the, you can count on me, like, 1, 2, 3. You know that song?
Yeah.
That song kind of makes me cry every time I hear it for some reason. I think
It's a cute song.
I don't know, it's just sweet, right? And then, the other one, this wasn't really a class graduation song, but there was, like, this teacher that everyone loved, and she was retiring. Which, by the way, I don't think she actually ended up retiring. I think she ended up... Well, okay, so she was, like... She wasn't retiring by choice. I think she, was fighting cancer at the time. And it wasn't looking good. So... We ended up doing, like, a song for her as, like, a class to basically say goodbye. She ended up being okay, and she's back to teaching now.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, she was there when I graduated high school, and, like, you know, you walk through elementary school.
Yeah, she was there when I did that too.
Yeah, and she remembered me, and it was so sweet. She's so old. I love her, but for her, we sang, like, For Good from Wicked. And I never watched Wicked before at that point, so that was my first introduction to the song. But I guess it was her favorite musical, so.
Green flag, honestly. Green.
What?
Said green flag, honestly, because Wicked is my favorite.
Oh, green is because Alphaba's
Alphaba's
green.
You silly.
I knew that. Still need to watch Wicked, the musical. I can't believe I'm a theater kid. I've never seen it. All those books. Seem tired.
I am tired. Just want to play Celeste.
You know what you done for today?
I kind of do.
That's fine. We just want to take our time with it. That's definitely not done. And the colors are not even close.
They're not bad. They're not bad.
Thank you for the hydrate and the posture check.
So, what are we doing?
Looking for someone to raid, I presume.
Who we raiding, boys?
I don't know.
Chimera is streaming. We could raid Chimera.
Let's do that.
Let's go.
Thank you everyone for hanging out with us. I won't be here the rest of this week, unfortunately.
Yeah, because you're going on vacation.
I'm hiking. But Mal will continue streaming through the week because you don't like hiking. So, yeah. But we'll see y'all later.
Bye.
Bye-bye.